Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in to episode 172 of the Mancave101 Podcast. Happy Thursday, happy Nerd Day, happy Juneteenth, everybody. How we feeling today? How is everybody doing? It was beautiful outside today. Absolutely beautiful. Hope everybody is having a good week. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about. Little public service announcement before we get going. We are live on Kick as well today, so shout out anybody on Kick who joins us. Welcome on in. Appreciate you guys. Also, Ironheart starts next week. We will be covering it every week. I believe episodes are Wednesday. Have to look up if it's a first one episode premiere or a 3 episode premiere. Show's catching a lot of heat. It's in the news tonight. We're going to talk about it, all of it. It's going to get interesting. I think Torian is going to pop in and join us in a little bit. What else did I have to say? As we head into July, obviously, guys, be on the lookout. We're going to have a lot of movie and show reviews dropping. Summer's going to be, they're trying to keep us inside. You know, we're trying to be outside. They're trying to keep us inside. That's how it goes. I think we're going to cover everything on the channel. Jurassic World, Superman, Fantastic Four. So just be on the lookout for all of it. And I'm sure there's going to be fallout from all of it. And, stick with us. We're going to get a lot of good stuff going here. We got a lot to talk about this summer. I've babbled on enough. Let me introduce the guys so they can give some thoughts here. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Big Chase, what's happening? Mike is muted. Gremlins got him.
I hate when that happens, man. Yo, happy Juneteenth, man, for to everybody out there. I know everybody's like, "Oh, Juneteenth," I keep hearing it. So, real quick synopsis: after the Emancipation Proclamation, like I said that, right? So, your man Abe Lincoln made the Emancipation Proclamation, 1863. They told the whole nation that the enslaved people had to be set free. Had to let them go do what they want to do. But so it seems that a little town called Galveston, Texas, was like, fuck that. So as a result, they had to send actual troops into Galveston, Texas to free the enslaved people of that town, that city, whatever you want to call it. And they happened, obviously, on June 19th, 1865. These people spent 2 extra years in enslavement. Still ain't getting no money. Still ain't getting no reparations. Still ain't getting no 40 acres and a mule. Fight the power. Fight the
Turn it to Spike Lee real quick. Oh wait, Public Enemy. Okay, so.
Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Kalo K, the mama on a god. Leo, what's happening, man? How you feel? He's tired tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I am tired. I don't know what's been.
Yeah.
The mama Juana God has been working all week. So
come on, lucky
I came to class unprepared. I'm here.
Unprepared is the best. Unprepared, ready to go. That's how it goes.
Yeah, fuck that.
That sound like 12 for the day.
This is gonna be a bad night for me. I already feel it.
Man, and our guest is here a little bit earlier than usual. Usually pops in for the news. We're going to bring him on in. Torian Rain Reloaded, welcome on in. What's happening, brother? How you feeling?
What's going on? I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think I was going to make it on time because I literally just finished my stream not even 2 minutes ago and came right on over. Like, Brother Man was in my stream. I was on it for over 2 hours, and I just, literally just came right on over. So I'm going to be in this chair for like another 3 hours, totaling almost 6 hours in this chair. So, yeah.
So,
I'm ready.
So you should put the man in the chair under your name tonight and take it from me, sir. That's how that
goes. Right. But yeah, like y'all was saying earlier, also happy Juneteenth, and to Rachel, I had to beat you today because, like I said earlier, I did it for the answers. I'm sure you're gonna get it. I'm sure you're gonna get into all of those comments. But before we actually go any further, I have to say 2 things to 2 different people. First of all, Leo, congratulations to your daughter from graduating from high school.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw that post up there. I said Leo probably up there shitting a little thug here right now. He ain't gonna show it. He ain't gonna tell it. But he probably was up there being a little emotional. And also to Aaron, I saw what Rachel did for you for Father's Day. That was a very wholesome thing that she did. I said Aaron up there. He blushing hard. He about to turn red as a beet.
Yeah.
I said you was up there smiling hard the entire time. Like I said you can wipe the smile off your face. But shout out to y'all though.
You know what it is? Not to. I mean, obviously, this is a primarily a men's podcast, Mancave101 Podcast. But I'll give you guys a little insight. So, for those of you that don't know what Torian is talking about, Rachel brought me for a 4D sono for the baby, for Father's Day, and honestly, I don't even. So, I told her this, like, it's different because obviously she carries the baby. She feels him every day. She feels the kicks and the punches, and he's kicking and punching the shit out of her every day. I know for a fact. But it actually made it like, I feel like sometimes us as guys, we're kind of just on the outside looking in because we don't obviously get to experience what they get to experience. So it was kind of one of those things where I actually, and you know, when you go to these appointments, regular doctor's appointments, it gives you like a quick little like, oh, here's a baby. Great. Cool. See you next appointment. See you in a couple weeks. And then it's like, all right, cool. You're out. This was actually like I saw a little man's face. Like it was like and it was like a moment where I was like, oh damn, like this real, his ass is going to be here in like 3 months. That little man's dropping
for your little ass for the next 21 years.
It was like one of those moments for me. So it was cool. It was cool. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate the shout out. Thank you very much for that. All right. We got to get started. Leo didn't get to practice the comics today, so I'm sure this is going to be good. And we got splits, Leo. We're 30% across the board for 7+, 5 to 6, and 3 to 4 names wrong tonight.
Right,
30%
that's
equal.
right.
So nobody knows, bro.
Nobody went 2 and under.
No, it's June 19th.
We're not that confident. We're not that confident.
All right, like we always do. If you're new here, this is the Comic Corner. This is where we tell you what you should pick up for this week and what's hot and what's not. So, and this is also where I pay for my sins. This week is going to be a lot. I'm just telling you right now. It is also my drinking game. I am contract. See, I haven't even had
contractually
you're already there.
Yeah,
contractually obligated is the word.
Tired. I am contractually obligated to say this. I also every time I get a name wrong, I have to drink. I've always been horrible with names since birth. Probably gonna mess up my own damn name in my tombstone. So this is how it goes. I get a name wrong, artist, writer, cover artist wrong, I drink. If you'd like to join along, please have your shots preset. All right, let's get this party started. All right, first comic book on. Oh shit! Did I put this in the wrong fucking order? Yes, I did.
No, I put it in the wrong order on you. I apologize. That's my fault.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
my fault.
Okay. So first book on the chopping block is Gwenpool, number 1. Oh wait, number 2. Sorry. This is gonna be fucked up tonight. Gwenpool number 2. This is 4 variant covers. This also has. No, I don't have that. Okay. So the cover artist is Chad Hardin. The writer is Kevin Scott.
Just drink.
Even I don't fucking know.
I think you might have actually got it right. No bullshit. Calvin? Maybe.
That's what I said.
I don't know. You might have got it right. I have no idea.
Sound like Calvin to me.
You want to see exactly.
Come on, man. You see, y'all owe me one.
Leo drinks in the chat, everybody. He needs them. Don't worry about it.
The artist is Stefano Nessi.
Also, how do you get stabbed into the point that your ass is in the, I don't know.
That's
one thing. That's the first thing I noticed. I was waiting for somebody else to pick it up, and I'm glad that you did.
Okay, next book on the chopping block is why?
Yeah, it's going.
Okay,
it's going.
Okay, next book on the chopping block is Godzilla versus Avengers number 1. So you got the street level Avengers, and we're about to get our ass whooped. So this book has 8 variant covers. It also has. Why is none of my first appearances showing up? That's crazy. All right, so this also has a cover artist is Lionel Francis Yu. The artist is Georges Gentry. Okay. Writer is David Walker. All right. Next book on the top of the block.
Aaron had to go do doggy duty right quick.
Oh,
And he's back.
All right. Next book on the top of the block.
My fault.
It's all right. All right. Sexy. Okay, this is Emma Frost, White Queen, numero uno. So this book has 11 variant covers. 11 variant covers. This is a 5-issue limited series that explores the earlier days of Hellfire Club.
I want to preface, I made the comic corner, so anything that's a typo is me. So I will take my drinks for typos.
Okay, I can't even see the first one because it's fucking too late. So it is David Nakayama. The artist is Andre DeVito, and the writer is Amy Chu.
Sure is.
All right, shit, I'm on a fucking roll today. I might as well do this shit sober every now and again. All right, next book on the chopping block is AVA, Aliens versus Avengers, numero cuatro. This book has two variant covers. It also has all right. So the cover artist is Assad Rebek.
Did you say
Okay.
Ribic?
Yeah, about Ribic.
Did you say Ribic?
Oh, I'm taking my mulligan from the first one. And we still had 0 people. All right. Same thing as the artist. The writer is Jonathan Hickman. What the fuck is going on tonight, ladies and gents? All right, next book of the chopping block. Also the dopest cover on the planet right now. Pick this shit up. All right. So the artist. So this book. This is Bring On the Bad Guys. Doom #1. This book has 12 variant covers. Obviously, this is this sick. The artist is Stefano Raphael. The cover artist is Lee Merger. Mojo.
No.
And you speak
Berdrinko.
Spanish? How about Bermejo?
Berdrinko.
Lee Bermejo. Okay.
Berdrinko.
So,
Yeah,
all right, that's one.
Berdrinko.
Writer is Mark Guggenheim. All right, ladies and gents, keep it moving.
This is
Next-
nonsense.
Why is it nonsense? This is the
This
best
is
day of the week.
nonsense.
It's nonsense.
This is the best day of the week. What are you talking about? Oh, we have a facsimile alert. This is the first appearance of that fucking stupid ass dog, Crypto.
Cuteness overload.
Shit. Avengers Comics. Avenger Comics 210. Adventure Comics 210. So this is obviously, like it says, this is a facsimile. This is going to be in a poly bag. This book has a lot of speculations on it. All right, so artist is Romana Fardone. The other artist is
Whoa. One more time. Hit me with that again.
Ramona Fardone.
You saying Fradone?
Fardone.
Okay, I'm making sure. That's what you're saying. Making sure that's what you're saying.
The other artist, everybody's goddamn. The other artist is George Pop.
Pop.
Is that Pop?
Or Pap.
Pap?
Pap.
Yeah.
It ain't Pop.
It ain't Pop. It ain't Pop.
It ain't Pappy.
The
Pappy.
The other artist is Kurt Swan. The cover artist is Kurt Swan, and the writer is Otto Binder.
Did I get the cover artist wrong? I put Stefan.
Yep, you got the cover artist wrong.
I got the cover artist wrong.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll take.
El
My drink.
Drinko.
I wish you would have had that right because I was waiting for Leo to mess that
Yeah,
name
I
up.
was waiting for him to
Told me he was going to mess that name up.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, so this is okay. So this is the things that comes with this book. It says it's in a poly bag with a potential crypto golden biscuit. This is what they're putting inside the poly bag. The winning sticker inside. So inside this book, there's a golden biscuit. Like, you won the golden ticket. They put a golden biscuit in there. So this is what it gives you if you catch it. 2 grand prizes available. Each winner is allowed a guest. The winner will be limited to the world premiere of the Superman Los Angeles on July 7th, 2025. The airfare accommodations included for 3 days, 2 nights. Ask your local comic book shop they're trying to sell, to order your quantity that you wish to purchase before the May 26th.
Pass.
That's not a bad mark. That's not a bad promo to get people to buy that book.
It's not. The issue goes on sale in shops June 18th. The details to how to claim their prize will be inside the book, obviously. The foil edition and the blank covers of variant have both been canceled. So you don't have a blank cover and you don't have a foil cover for this book. Only the standard covers that will be in the poly bag will be with the prize. And that's it. For more official rules, visit the cryptogoldenbiscuit.com.
All right. All right. Sounds good.
And that does it for the Comic Corner, ladies and gents. We only drank twice.
Yeah.
One wasn't even mine.
Mulligan because the graduate.
One wasn't even mine. Well, I mean, yeah, we're doing good. So all you guys who doubted me, eat a.
Oh, somebody's cranky today.
So that's it for the Comic Corner, ladies and gents. Like we always say, support your local comic book shops. And tonight is a little bit of alcohol.
Ladies and gentlemen, next week's Comic Corner will complete only books in Japanese. Don't worry, we got you.
Only books in Japanese. What the fuck? Well, we have somebody else waiting in the wings. Deep in the heart of Texas. Man, listen, it's Wendeezy. What's happening, brother?
Open fire! This man isn't black.
Oh, fuck you doing, Turd Nugget?
What's going on, bro?
Well, I'm just looking at you cheat the system. That's all.
Right? Right? He really does. It's crazy.
Hey,
I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted.
Right, we gotta win every once in a
disgusted
while.
by it.
We gotta win every once in a while. Shit, let us win one. At
Disgusting.
least let me get one.
Terrible, bro.
No,
Terrible.
never.
What it do, brother, man?
All right, let's get to some comments here. So yeah, let's start. So Torian, obviously, listen, I was a little late creating the podcast this week, but Torian was the first comment, I do have to say. And then obviously Rachel with the "Are you kidding, Torian? Get a life." It's crazy, by the way. It's really crazy. It's crazy. As he had to win this week. He did it for the ancestors. Sean, what up, bro? How you feeling? Cheers. Happy Thursday.
So what do, babe?
Yeah.
Brother man, what up, everyone? Salam. What up, brother man? Welcome
What
on
up,
in.
what up,
Appreciate you as usual. Just came from Torian's live show, so kind of late. Hey, bro. Well, we're glad you're here. Whenever you get here, you know that. You don't have to explain. Let's see. Was a beautiful day today until it started raining at around 5:50 and the power shut off. Power did not shut off here, but it did rain a little.
Yeah, it just started raining over here.
It rained all week here where
I have nothing but sunshine in the 90s.
And now it's,
we know.
And that humidity is about to crank up next week.
Chase your reader, by the way.
Oh,
Merch coming soon.
Merch
coming
coming.
soon. Facts. Facts. Juneteenth. Yeah, that's whatever.
I heard they cast Damson Idris as T'Challa or a Black Panther. So did anybody see what he said? Somebody asked him if he was gonna be Black Panther. If somebody asked him to be Black Panther, would he do it? And he just said yes.
Yeah,
that's all that I really saw.
He said yes.
Yeah,
but he also was just like, you ask somebody something and they don't want to answer. He's just like, oh yeah, So now everybody's just running with it that he said yes, and whatever. We'll know when we know.
I feel like
2030.
I don't know a lot about Damson Idris in terms of his acting ability. But what I will say is that he seems to fit that not too old but not too young Black Panther, if that makes sense. Because I know he's 30-something, but he looks like he's in his 20s. Yeah. So he could get away with being like a young Black Panther,
no,
if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Younger.
He's 30.
Younger.
Yeah, Jameson Idris could actually cover a few errors because he does have a baby face.
He does.
I've never really seen him with facial hair, but with facial hair, he could project into the late 30s and 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, especially with today's technology with everything, so he could cover. As far as his acting chops, for those that have not seen Snowfall,
What's he really known for? Snowfall? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Snowfall.
Yeah, he plays a good crackhead.
Listen, let me just say that
I haven't
the
seen
young
that.
man,
So.
like, and no disrespect to the other actors, because there's a lot of phenomenal actors on that show, but Jameson Idris carried that thing.
Oh hell no! The fucking
And-
uncle did.
And he's a Brit.
The uncle did.
Nah, Jerome. Like, it's no disrespect, Jerome, my man, but listen,
Come on, man. The
listen,
Jerry
no,
everything.
That's Idris.
Jerome,
That's his show, bro.
Now,
Jameson carried that thing on.
now
he's
he's about to spread his wings in this new F1 movie with Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
I was gonna say he's in that too, right?
Yeah. You're gonna get to see.
Yeah.
I tell you,
I will be seeing, but by the way, I will be seeing that on Monday.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
you're gonna see
bro,
that on Monday.
Listen, I got to hang out with Torian a little bit more. He be going places, knowing people. I'm like, I gotta hang. You gotta,
Torian. Yeah, you gotta
hang out a little bit more, bro.
Hey, listen. It's you want to know? You don't want to know what the secret is? AMC Stubs app.
Oh,
I'm on the road.
That's what it is. AMC Stubs app.
yo. Speaking of movies,
Wait,
Chase,
we getting into the news and we ain't even fucking do our intro.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, my bad. All right, I got remind me to jump back to movies. I gotta tell Chase something about movies.
Okay.
Remind me. Have you heard of Radiant Black?
Yes,
Of course.
yes.
Got the first issue,
Radiant
brother.
Black one
And the issue 0.
Yeah. Oh, and the issue 0. That's right.
And if brother man, if you were go back and on one of our old episodes, it
Yo,
was in the comic corner, and I told y'all motherfuckers to pick it up. And we all did.
Brother man also said Leo drink. So,
Fantastic. Love that. Good job, brother, man.
I
Good
mean,
flow.
he's a
Hold on.
hothead, so
yeah.
contractual obligation and all that.
Do your thing.
More
He
or
also said you didn't finish the names on the Gwenpool comic.
I did all 3.
I don't know. Brother man's trying to call you out, bro. He's saying you're not drinking enough. Cheating the system. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let's see here. And then he said, the hell with the typo. Leo's not even finishing. Wrong. You got Gentry. You said Gentry.
You already got me with one drink. Hey, it is 2 with my mulligan and my first one.
Brotherman is trying to have you literally on your ass. That's what that is.
Yeah, he's trying to get me fucking lit.
Cuteness overload for crypto is funny. It is. It's very funny. The crypto on that comic looked better than the new crypto.
I'm telling you, the cuteness is going to sell us. That's what's going to do. I'm telling you, if James Gunn, and this is something I've been thinking. This is something I've been thinking about. If James Gunn has somebody there walking a white fur dog on that red carpet, it's going to shut it down. It's going to get up. It's going to get.
He's going to be at the premiere.
If someone brings a crypto,
The dog is going to be there.
Yeah, the dog is going to be there. It has to be.
People are not going to pay attention to David Cornsweat, and the movie's about him. They're going to put all eyes on that dog.
Yeah, they're gonna put people gonna completely lose their shit. Guaranteed.
Brother man said, "Sup, DZ."
Homie.
He said, "One more since you didn't finish reading the names. Damn you, Leo. Leo drink."
I mean, listen, if you guys
bro.
got your own situation, like, just...
I don't know, man. Also, brother man, sorry, loser Rachel is crazy. You know, I'm not even one to disrespecting a pregnant lady will get a sty in your eye, and I got nothing to do with that. If you wake up with a sty, that's not on that's on you. That's not on me.
Don't ever deny food or nothing.
Jameson Idris is also in F1 farming and Outside the Wire. I haven't seen anything this dude's been in, bro. Nothing.
Yo,
you are missing out on an up and coming talent.
Yeah,
I would suggest that just in case,
actually good.
Just in case he hypothetically gets cast as Black Panther, I want you to see something he's been in that way. You can say, okay, now I see why. I see the appeal.
I'll check him out. I'll check him out in something.
And what I'm sorry. What I want you to remember is You're gonna hear him speak.
Mhm.
He's British.
Yeah, he's British.
Great Britain.
Oh, yeah, but
No. Listen. He's British. I just want you to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
When you start hearing him speak, you're gonna be like, wait.
But I feel like a lot of actors are British, and then they just put a different accent on, and they're fine.
No, but he
different.
he did.
Oh,
he did,
really?
He did some work.
Yeah, he did some work. When we get done, go to like YouTube and pull up Snowfall and just look at anything with him in it, and then you'll understand what I'm saying.
It's almost like it's almost kind of like the thing when we first learned about Idris Elba when he did The Wire. We didn't know he was British because he was doing a Baltimore accent, and then when we saw him do interviews, like, who was this? Like, what? He was British the whole time.
Interesting. All right, I'll check that out. All right, and we are done with comments, which means it's time for the nerdy news and rumors of the week. My music. Cheers,
Salute.
gentlemen. Happy Thursday. Happy Nerd Day. Also, before we start the news, if you guys are hanging out, I see a bunch of people in here. Drop a like. Just share, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Just drop a like. Likes help, gets the algorithm, all that.
And it's easy. It don't hurt you.
I saw a comment that came in there with a green K next to it. I said, "Who was this imposter?" I thought somebody hacked y'all account and realized it was your. I thought it was your Kick account.
It's Kick. It's Kick. We're trying out Kick for a little bit. We're trying to see what goes on there. Figure see what's going on.
See if they like us over there in Kick. And
see if they like us. We'll see. All right, Leo, do you want to take it away with the nerdy news? Do you want me to jump? Like, what do you want? I know you're a little.
I'll start it off, but you have to talk to Chase about a movie.
Oh, Chase, yes, a movie. 28 Years Later came out today. I know you didn't see it yet or yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. Did you see the Rotten Tomatoes yet?
Perfect score.
Perfect score. It was early a perfect score. Yeah, it was early perfect score. Right now, it's actually a little lower. It's at 91%. It's at 91, but it's the highest in the franchise of all the movies.
Listen, I'm already on it. I cannot wait.
I'm sorry. For me, they haven't made a bad movie, and I've seen the other fucking two.
Listen,
in the daylight.
The original 28 Days Later is still a creepy ass movie.
Yeah.
So,
that intro in 28 Days Later, it was one of the reasons I almost didn't get through the rest of the movie because I'm like, if this is how the beginning of the movie is, I'm scared to see what the rest of it's going to look like.
Yeah, bro.
So it goes in this order, right? It's 28 days later, 28 weeks later, and now it's 28 years later, right?
Yeah.
For what it's worth, 28 Days Later has an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. 28 Weeks has a 72, and now 28 years as of today has a 91.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if 28 Weeks was that much worse, but
28 Days was fucking dope when he woke up in the hospital.
87 is high for a movie from 2002, bro. That's a high. That's a high score.
Yeah, especially during that time. 28 weeks. I don't think it was worse. It wasn't gigantically better than the first one, but it wasn't terrible. And the other thing is you'd have to probably look at what else might have been out around that time, because a lot of times that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I could see that. All right. That was all I had. I saw 28 Years Later came out today, and I was like, oh, I know Chase was looking forward to that. So I know he's going to check it out at some point.
I'm already on it, bro. Like, you definitely going to go check that.
All right. Let's see. Fuck it. Let's start off with James Gunn. James Gunn says his version of Superman is less powerful and can be beaten.
I smell. Is that you, James?
So I actually pulled all the quotes from James Gunn that came out. So I'm just going to read them for you. I'm going to read everything for you. So I'm going to start at the top. And then he said, I'm starting in the middle, actually. He said, I see online things, who would beat whom, Homelander or Superman or fucking whatever. And I'm like, this is the stupidest effing conversation. A lot of people are like, I like Batman better because he could actually beat so-and-so. And I get that. So we have Superman that can be beat. And then he said, so then whoever would win this fight means that they're the best because I'll just go out and write a God man who can destroy you in a wink. I didn't want a Superman who could punch planets, so he's a little less powerful.
So
wait.
I already
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 motherfucking second. You already have those people in the comic books, James. You worked for the company that actually made them, James. What the fuck are you talking about?
And guess what? You want to know what's interesting? Even with all of these comments right here, people are still going to go watch it.
Oh no!
So the thing is, he didn't even have to say that, but he already knows that people are going to go watch it regardless.
Listen, Superman is literally a flagship character. So
he is the flagship,
and you talking, decades.
Flagship. He's the captain.
50 years,
Admiral.
decades of people that love the character. So I don't expect it to not necessarily be successful. However, I do think that there's probably going to be a little bit of disappointment at some of his performance, because at the end of the day, I don't ever remember watching any Superman where without without Kryptonite being in the picture, that he was ever really hurt. So that's a thing. I think people are going to be upset about that.
I mean, go ahead, Leo. Go.
I think it's because he's doing the whole thing with the sun and Metamorpho and all this other stuff. I get the part that he's talking, if he's going in that direction, because I don't know where James Gunn is going. Because
no, I don't get it. Don't try to take up for him. This is bullshit. Superman is supposed to be strong. Make him fucking strong, and at the end of it, don't give me this sissified ass freaking Superman. Look at him. Look at that picture. Look at that. That's trash, bro.
When we saw Ultraman fucking slam his face into the
that shit is trash, bro.
I'm gonna say this though. This is me personally. I actually think that it's a tough position to be in. I understand we say all the time, oh, their source material is this, is that, but Superman, like you guys saying, is literally the flagship, right? Like he's the first one, right? And he's supposed to be, his only weakness is kryptonite, among some other things eventually in the comics, magic, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing. But he's literally the flagship. So like writing a character that literally can destroy things like that for a movie is not exactly the easiest thing to do cinematically, in my opinion, because he is so fucking strong. With a lot of these guys, like I'm just saying, I don't mean to jump back to like Marvel, but like for instance, all of them have a weakness of some kind. You can beat them with something. You get what I'm saying? He literally has one fucking weakness. He has one. Well, friendship is a new thing. That's besides the fucking point. Friendship is only a modern thing.
That's a Marvel thing.
That's a modern Marvel thing, in all honesty. But I think it's hard to write a character. No, it is. I'm not saying it's not. Of course. Yeah, it's everywhere. The power of fucking friendship. Woo! Love it. So fucking fun. Love watching a movie like that. I mean, listen, I've rocked with Thunderbolts. It was cool. Do I think Sentry should have been beaten by a fucking hug? No. But no. I don't think that was cool.
Wouldn't you stop rampaging if you got that hug though?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When people hug me, I punch them. So
it wasn't even.
He felt Yelena's on his back though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in fairness,
I'm saying
in fairness,
he was a little spoon right then and there. Like I would stop.
I was gonna say. In fairness, yeah, I was gonna say.
Come on.
And it wasn't just the one. And it wasn't just the one person hug. It was a group hug. You know,
it was a group hug.
It started with her though. It's all good.
I mean, I know. We had this conversation before, and I always say this: it's about writing the character in an environment where their power makes sense, and it's tough to write an all-powerful character in a world where everything that he touches is paper mache. So this is the reason why we're now depowering a very powerful character.
Yep.
Agree. Superman has a story on Earth, but in space he can let go. When he's fighting against Darkseid and those type of characters, he can cut loose. And the problem is we want to write these very human love stories with the Superman. So now we have to bring him back and not make him all powerful.
No. DC's been writing this dude for 83 years. Are you kidding me right now? 83 years.
Yeah, it's been a long fucking time.
Don't tell me you can't write him being strong. He can't exist. Yes, he can. Now because he's been doing it for 83 years.
Now, what people are probably going to have a problem with is that with James Gunn saying this about Superman, because again, we haven't seen the movie yet, so we got to see what happens. What people might gonna have an issue with is what they do with Supergirl next year.
Because she's stronger than him.
I know that's the point, but the thing is,
no, is she?
No, yes. So what? Carl whoops his ass.
Supergirl's stronger than Superman.
Let's not get too late. Wait.
Whoops his monkey ass. Okay.
No,
you would think his name was Toby, bro. Breaks off that dude, bro.
It just there is an iteration that she does whoop his ass. Yes, but Superman
beats the brakes off of him.
But Superman does take a lot of ass whoopings in this. I'm trying to be fair. See, I'm the one that's not supposed to be fair. I'm trying to be fair. Superman does take a lot of ass whoopings, and since Marvel keeps upgrading all their superheroes, they gave Superman some gold plot armor now that he can fucking beat everybody. But it's neither here nor there. James Gunn is his comments. The thing is his comments takes me out of the fucking movie.
But
I don't need a dog to make fucking Superman fucking relatable.
I think
this comment that he's ever said. Oh, I'm gonna add a dog just to make him relatable. He's fucking Superman. Everybody on this fucking planet knows who he is.
Yeah, let's call him almost Superman.
I think that honestly, I think it's a balance, right? Like, I think, like you said, like Superman definitely does get his ass whooped in the comics. Like, it happens. Yeah. But the problem is, we've seen 3 Superman trailers, and in each one, he's getting his ass whooped by multiple things. Everything is whooping his ass in this movie. Everything is whooping his ass. Every person, every kaiju, everything is whooping his ass in this movie. So I'm saying, like, yo, is this dude just gonna take an ass whooping for 2 hours on screen, and then like the end, he's gonna be like, oh, I'm stronger now. I can beat everything now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, I haven't seen that before. Like, okay.
Let me change my clothes. Hold on.
Like, he's gonna be like, oh, new suit, ready to go. Here we go.
Let me change my clothes. Put on my good suit.
All right, I don't know. I think there's a balance. He could get his ass whooped a couple times and then still be fucking Superman, but he doesn't have to take an ass whooping for an hour and a half. And then the fourth act of the movie, he's like, nope, just kidding. I'm good now. Here we go. I'm ready. Sun power me back up.
But that's what makes the hero the hero. Like, you're the hero, and you have to lose a little bit in the beginning, so you can come back in the end, and that makes the story great.
That's true. That's true. Listen, maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work, bro.
Well, what if we get a whole hour and a half of him getting his ass whooped?
But here's my thing, though. Look, to Aaron's point, he's getting his ass whooped by everything. Like I could understand if like a really super powerful person came and whooped your ass, like Superman 2 back in the day, right?
Oh yeah.
3 Kryptonians showed up and bust this dude's ass.
Yeah, they took his milk money for sure.
For real,
much money.
They did.
They took his milk money for sure, bro.
Even in the fucking 80s ones, he got his ass whooped.
That's what I'm talking about.
But
then he came back. But like that's what you're supposed to do. But it gotta be something like, come on, man, you can't throw a bear, man, and he flinching.
Yeah. So devil's advocate, I will say this. The only way any of this that we've seen would make sense to me is if the Sun Eater is that what that is?
Yeah, I think that's what that's called. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
If the Sun Eater is in the first part of this movie and becomes a presence,
Sun Eater
that is drawing power off of him, it makes the rest of the movie for me make sense because now he's half of the power or whatever that he was until he's back to Superman.
Okay.
Anything beyond that,
that's fair.
For me, is just like
you know what? I'll let y'all know how it is after I see it on July 8th.
No spoilers, please.
Don't spoil this motherfucker.
No spoilers. No spoilers. I want to see it.
Hit me up personally. I want to know every fucking thing when I go up in this bitch. I'll be like, what the fuck?
We got some comments here. Let's see. Let's go through the comments. Is James Gunn smoking again or what? I don't know, bro. James Gunn always smoking, bro. I don't know.
His comments, brother, man. His comments is what's taking me out of this movie. I don't need you to say nothing, bro. Let me watch.
You know what though, Leo? What if it really slaps though? Like, what if it's really fucking?
I'll
good?
be the first,
and that's okay.
Really good.
That's okay.
I want this to slap.
I do too, actually.
I want it to be good.
Y'all want DC to win.
Exactly. Win.
If DC wins, all geeks win. Bro.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? It's a double-edged sword. So, like, yes, I want DC to win because I want competition, because I want Marvel to have to step their game up again. Personally, that's where I'm at. But it's also like, I know if it fucking slaps, James Gunn's arrogant ass can come out and be like, see, told you guys, it's the greatest fucking movie ever. The fuck up. Go back in your cave and write another movie, dickhead. We're still waiting on fucking 12 other movies.
And don't forget, if this movie does well, we're getting the crypto show.
Great.
Wait, I'm gonna put this out there in the universe to all you DC fans. If this movie slaps, you still playing catch up.
Yeah, but it does. But no. But it gives them a mean jumping off point, though. Wow, does it give them a mean jumping off point? It does.
Listen. Just keep it quiet back there in the section.
It does.
You listen. You still got a long way.
Yeah, I mean,
we made $1 billion in
2025 or whatever, but just relax, because
come on, we made $1 billion in 2025.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. You got two. You have one movie and one show that is James Gunn. If you're counting all the old shit, I can count all my old shit. Remember that.
That's true.
Look,
that's true.
Look here. Look here. Look here.
Octaves went up a few, so look out. It's crazy.
I mean, you're starting to get me hot. Pipes is warming up. I don't care if they catch up. I just want good shit.
Good shit. Yeah,
I want good shit all the way around. I just want to be slapped in the face with good shit. Like I'm in a strip club and there's a really nice, fine little woman just slapping my tits.
Oh, Jeezy jumped into 2026 and he's already in GTA 6.
I want it.
Yeah.
Motorboating motherfucker. Come on.
Let's go. Strip club like this. Yo, you gonna do that mission? Nope.
Oh man, since Batman versus Superman, they've been making him a bitch. So what's up with that? I don't know, bro.
Martha. Don't forget about Martha.
That wasn't his bitch moment, though.
You know what? No, it wasn't a bitch moment, but he wasn't a bitch in Snyder's Justice League.
In Snyder's Justice League, no, he wasn't.
My man took Steppenwolf's act on his shoulder blade, like.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
What?
That shit was tough, actually.
Cold blooded.
That was tough. That was tough. I'll give you that.
Okay,
that was tough.
that was like prime Superman right there, son.
Karma Andrew, welcome on in. He said, "Nah, I'm cool with this as far as the Superman stuff." Couple comments here. I don't know why people was complaining about Superman getting mad about the talk with Lois. Oh, the talk scene in the trailer.
Oh, you got other things you can be doing, bruh.
The thing is, why is he getting upset? And the people forget about the two people the two personalities that is Superman. Is the person that, hey, I am an alien on this planet. I can kill everybody whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And people don't see the other version of, because when he goes into Clark Kent, this is what he thinks of humans: clumsy, goofy, and just falling all over the place, and can't talk to women. When he's Clark Kent, that's what he thinks of humans. That's what Superman's double-edged sword.
Because I think people forget that he is an alien. Like, he's not human.
He is.
Exactly.
And under the current administration, his ass would be deported.
Jesus Christ. Like Superman hasn't always calm. He has emotions, not just a blank state. You can have emotions. It's nothing wrong with having emotions.
Superman always had emotions. Yeah. But the problem is when Superman starts crying when a dog jumps on his bones.
Leo is not gonna let that go.
No, Torian. That fucking yelp is crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That thing he does is crazy.
I wonder if James told
ridiculous.
I put it in our group chat. A reel.
I don't even high pitch.
Ever that high pitch.
I don't even think I've high pitched that bad. If I got kicked in the nuts, I don't think I've high pitched that high. That's crazy. That high pitch was nuts.
Yeah, that was bananas. That was bananas.
Superman definitely holds back in a few different media. I mean, he has to hold back at some point. Yeah, he has to at some point. I get that.
You know where he didn't hold back? Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come.
My favorite story.
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite story.
Kingdom Come. No, wait. Actually, when he also fought Apocalypse too.
Oh. No. For me,
not Apocalypse. I mean, sorry,
Darkseid.
Sorry.
Darkseid.
No, for me, when he let go against Darkseid,
yeah,
I was like, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Are you forgetting that Superman gets beat by Joker sometimes?
Is that crowbar?
Yeah. Can I tell you that
the crowbar? It's dipped in kryptonite. It's dipped in liquid kryptonite. Liquid kryptonite, baby.
Yeah, that's different.
Richard Pryor created kryptonite in Superman 3 and bust his ass.
No, what he did was he created my favorite Superman.
Oh yes, he did.
All right, Superman went and clapped some cheeks. He was drinking. Yo, I was watching that movie. I was watching that movie as like a 6-year-old child. Like,
yo, yeah.
Shorty was sitting on top of the Statue of Liberty. I was like, yummy. I'd save her too. Let's go.
Superman does always bounce back, so it's cool. He does. He always bounces back. Yeah, I'm sure this movie will be no different. By the end, he'll have a new suit. And didn't
they kind of tease the new suit?
They kind of did already.
Yeah, but the thing is that also he didn't add prosthetic muscles inside of his suit.
I was actually looking at the interview because that started to look at like some of the marketing stuff. I try to stay away from it before the movie comes out just in case something slips up and it's like a spoiler. But it was an interview that Dave Cornsweet had did with I think it was People. And he was saying how when he screen tested to do Superman, he weighed a certain amount. I think he was like under 200 pounds or something. He was like 190 or something like that. And he said he screen tested in a particular suit. But then when he went to do training, he had packed on like 40 pounds of muscle. So he went from like 190 something to like 230, 240. Jesus. So when he had to go and try on the suit again, they had to make alterations because they didn't alter the suit to fit his new frame. They had to alter the suit to fit his new frame because they said he tried to squeeze into it and he said I could barely walk. So like
you have that fucking private chef money, boy. that workout routine that they put these actors through is nothing different, man. They pay for your meals, they pay for your stuff.
I didn't even peep what Pola did outside of the comment.
Crypto showed me peak. I can't believe this dude changed his picture to crypto. That's crazy.
Let me tell you something.
That's crazy.
Yo, Crypto show.
It would get
Eagly from Peacemaker makes an appearance.
Stop.
Telling you, son.
The rat girl's rat is gonna come up.
So it's Dr. Doolittle. So it's Dr. Doolittle. Okay, great.
Yeah, Dr. Doolittle.
Awesome. Awesome. Quentin Tarantino directing a DC movie would go so hard.
Yo, trust me, it wouldn't even make it out because Quentin Tarantino does not follow rules. I don't expect him to get past the first meeting.
I heard he was the one who pitched Joker with grills.
Yeah.
That's not his pitch. That was not his pitch. There would be no way.
That wasn't Quentin Tarantino. That was not Quentin Tarantino. That was Taika Waititi.
Let's see here. If DC is gonna have freedom with making good games, good shows, movies, and stuff, they got to get away from Warner Brothers. Like they canceled the Wonder Woman open world game, Batman Beyond animated movie. They refused it with the people who made the Spider-Verse movie. First off, that was a fucking mistake. Batman animated should have fucking happened. Batman Beyond should have happened. James Gunn should have done that. The Wonder Woman game, open world game. That's fine. They should have scrapped it. I'm gonna be honest with you, because nobody gonna fucking play it. I'm not gonna lie. It has nothing to do with Wonder Woman. Just nobody's gonna fucking play it because their games have been fucking trash lately. Suicide Squad, just that whole thing. It was fucking awful. Nobody played those.
That game is getting DLC too.
Yeah, great. Great. Cool. That's for the 10 people still playing it on Steam now.
They're very happy.
They're very happy about it, I'm sure. Is Lobo's dog gonna make an appearance as well, or what? Yeah, it's a chihuahua.
Also, Also, something else that I saw too, because like, and I don't know how it
Hey.
popped up on my timeline, but you know, like, you know how like different like companies like Marvel and Warner Brothers, they have different regions to represent them, like on different places around the planet. So they had a Warner Brothers India account, and they posted a short video where they was filming scenes with for Superman. I think it was the very last day. Any scenes that was dealing with him like saving the kids, but that famous scene where he's saving the girl from the blast. Mm-hmm. They actually showed a little bit of the behind the scenes of him doing that. So that blast that they did, that was practical. Now the effect they added with the flying and everything, like with the cape and everything, that was CGI. Like the effect of him showing his speed to catch it in the shadow catching up to him, that was CGI. But the blast itself of him grabbing her like this with the stuff coming at her, that was practical.
Okay. But yeah, he's been taking out a lot of flying scenes out of this movie, supposedly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you have that in the news or no?
Yeah,
I had the slide. Yeah, okay. Aaron, did you play the Arkham Batman games? I played about 2 or 3 hours of Arkham Knights. Arkham Knight, is that the one? I played one of them.
The last one.
I played one for a couple hours and I was really fucking bored. It was a fun game, but I couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't get it. I don't know if it was the combat took me out. I don't know. Something about it wasn't that great. I do have a new addiction though. Fucking Zelda on the Switch has me hooked like a motherfucker. Don't ask me why.
Switch?
No, I don't have a Switch 2, bro. Come on. I have a Switch. I'm playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. That fucking game is crazy.
Finish that.
Do you have that news about the Switch?
I didn't put it in here, but we can pull it up though.
So apparently, thieves steal over $1.4 million worth of Nintendo Switch 2 consoles from a truck.
Yep. I don't know who did it.
Hold on.
If you do want to switch too, I can get you one.
A tractor trailer headed to Grapevine, Texas, DZ, was burglarized of more than 1.4 million Nintendo Switch 2 consoles.
I swear to you, I was at work. I had nothing to do with it.
Listen, I just need to make sure mine's in the mail, bro.
DZ, like, I am mad at you. Just send me one, bro.
Christmas gifts, y'all. Christmas gifts. Come on, motherfuckers.
How much do those Switches retail for?
I think
how much do they cost?
$450.
Is it for?
Do you know you had to steal to get to
$1.4 million worth?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
The whole truck.
Damn.
That's a half a truck.
I don't know. I'm gonna
have to have a truck, brother.
All I know is that keep watching eBay.
$7 tops.
Is the dark web still a thing?
Gotta be Grapevine, Texas. That's crazy.
Gotta be
Grapevine, Texas. That's crazy.
Hey now, don't worry. I'm going somewhere tomorrow.
All right. Sam Wilson is the official lead character in Avengers Doomsday.
Shocker.
So his Avengers versus the new Avengers. Great. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of figured that. I kind of figured that.
Yeah, it's common knowledge right now. All right. Some New York news. New York City, Coney Island, in danger of being replaced with a $3 billion casino.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So,
did they shut it down already?
No,
almost.
No, Coney Island.
When's the last day?
No, Coney Island. It's not going to shut down. Coney Island has kind of a gentrification phase over there. A lot of stuff's redone, but I don't want to say it's not the draw that it used to be. At least from when someone like myself from the '80s used to go out there and stuff like that. But now more and more they're just looking at ways to make more money. It's not going to generate what a casino is going to generate. Yeah. And being that it's in Coney Island, it's near the water, and like you can just make this pitch for this whole entertainment casino restaurant, whatever you want to.
All that is the Cyclone still running?
Who?
You the Cyclone still running?
You sound like you about to make a trip.
Bro,
I am not letting you get on that damn Cyclone. You are not.
I'm getting on the goddamn Cyclone, but yes, I will get back prom. That's the whole reason why I'm going.
Yeah,
that's the whole reason. Oh man, dog. Let's go.
I got a question. Speaking of casinos in New York, is Aqueduct still there?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Resorts is going nowhere.
Resorts is not going nowhere.
They still ripping people off.
Oh, the one on here on Long Island, Jake's 58.
Jake 58. Yeah.
That thing's packed from Monday to Sunday.
Listen, they shut this down a week ago because they had a problem internally with I think with the software or something.
Yeah.
And people literally sat in their cars waiting for this damn thing to open. Like there was no guarantee it was going to open. People were just sitting in their cars waiting.
Oh man, that's wild.
And I just want to say that the most aggressive people in the casino are seniors.
Oh yes.
Oh,
yes.
They're seniors.
Listen, I'm telling you, some of the funniest people you will find in that casino. I mean, they be up there, boom, 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 like banging on the machine, hitting the machine, thinking that's going to work. I saw this one lady. She got so comfortable. She had her feet up on the chair, socks off, everything, like she was lounging at home.
Hell yeah!
There,
Best way to play, bro.
Just pressing the button.
Brother Man said, so no more Sam Wilson until Doomsday. There's no more anybody until Doomsday. You have Fantastic Four, and then Doomsday.
And that's it.
That's it, bro. There ain't no, and
so no MCU movies from July 25th until the end of 2026.
Yeah, but Leo, no main cast Avengers from now until Doomsday. You're not seeing anybody because you're going to see Fantastic Four. You're going to see Ironheart. You're going to see Wonder Man at the end of the year. And
I forgot about him.
That leads into fucking Doomsday, and that's it.
It's exactly how it should be.
I mean, that's fine.
This is what everybody wanted. They wanted to.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put this out here now. Fantastic Four better fucking slap. That motherfucking movie better slap. I know Galactus looks incredible. That movie better fucking slap. If this movie doesn't leave me with such a cliffhanger that I can't wait a year and a half to go see Doomsday, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Just so everybody knows, I'm gonna be fucking pissed as hell if I'm not like on the edge of my seat at the end of that fucking movie. You know what? Right now, I don't think I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna leave that movie like, all right. Cool. Like, all right, I guess.
You know what's more relatable?
I'm looking for a little bit less.
You know what? Relatable? You know what more relatable is to Fantastic Four fans is Herbie.
Great.
Yeah, and like I said, every movie's gonna need the cuteness factor. So Crypto's the cuteness factor for Superman, and Herbie is the cuteness factor for Fantastic Four.
Yes.
And we won the fucking popcorn bucket war, fuckers.
Oh yeah.
Let me just say this though. That Little Caesars ad did not do them any favors.
Nope.
Oh, the Herbie.
Really, I don't think I saw anyone who liked that ad. Everybody has been going in on how ugly that ad is.
I have not seen it. I'm sorry. I have not seen it. I've been out of the interwebs for a while.
You want me to
stay away from it, Leo? Because I'm telling you, you probably go on.
Let's say you want me to bring it up or no?
You may not go on.
No, I don't want. I'm already in the fucking not in the right mood. I want to fucking see this shit.
That's fine.
Pull it up.
Nah, what the fuck?
Let's see here. Sorry, hang on. A couple more comments. Anthony Mackie's the luckiest guy in the world. His movie gets poor reviews, but it makes more money than Thunderbolts, and now he's a lead in the next Avengers movie. He's Captain America. I don't know what to say. He's Captain America.
He's Captain America. That's all in his name.
Captain America. That's how the fuck that goes. He's Captain America.
Hey, that's like saying Superman.
Captain America could have made.
You're gonna make money
dollars on that budget, and he would have still been the lead.
Mm-hmm. He had to be the lead. There's no other. Who else is here to lead the team of Avengers?
There's nobody else. Like if there was an Iron Man, different story.
There is. Her name's Riri.
No. I said Iron Man.
No, I'm joking.
You got Iron Lad that should have been made.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole other ride.
that's like Blade.
Carver said, "Man, bro, I don't give a fuck about Ironheart. Focus on characters like Moon Knight, Iron Fist, Nova, and Shang-Chi. I mean,
let's get Iron Fist out of there, but then we're good.
Where did Iron Fist come from? What Iron Fist? Who? What?
Not the defender Kung Lung that I know.
Not the Iron Fist from fucking Netflix. Not that guy. Not that guy.
Not that guy playing Danny Rand.
Not that fucking guy.
Oh, he's up.
Bring his girl back. Bring his girl back as the Iron Fist. I'll be okay.
Don't disrespect my boy Iron Fist. No, stop.
Hold on.
Stop.
Listen. No, wait. Give him Give him a minute. He may be protecting the character.
Okay, the character's cool.
When we're talking about Iron Fist, we're talking about that curly-haired, whatever dude that played him on Netflix. We do not want to see again.
Let's put it this way. We'll say Iron Fist from Marvel Rivals over Iron Fist from Netflix.
Fuck that guy too. Chief fuck Tug Ho. I fucking hate that guy too.
I hate him too. That's right.
Motherfucker can fly across the
I block anybody who mains his ass.
Yo, literally. Yo, I'm sorry. Listen, Karma. I'm just gonna. You talking about this guy? You talking about this fucking guy right here? I'm bringing it up. Fuck it. I don't even care. You talking about this fucking guy? This guy?
Yeah, no. Fuck
this
him.
one?
Fuck him.
This guy? No. Fuck
guy.
no. Fuck no.
Fuck
This guy?
that guy.
Absolutely not. Nah. Trash. Trash.
Give me anybody else playing in that role, I'll be all right.
I hate that guy, and I don't even know him personally. I just don't like him. I don't know him personally. I just don't like him. I don't care.
I got a question. I got a question. Him or Brie Larson?
Him. Painfully. Painfully him. Very painfully him.
There's nobody that he will ever take Brie Larson over. Ever.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Never in a million years. Absolutely not.
In a Nissan.
And a Nissan. Never buy one of those either. Let's forget about Netflix Iron Fist. Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm glad we're on the same page. That's fine.
That's what we're talking about when we say fuck Iron Fist.
Protecting the character.
No, Iron Fist, incredible character.
Yeah.
Actually,
The comic book character is dope.
Comic book character is incredible. Yeah, love him. All right,
the best thing the best thing that came out of Netflix was the fucking soundtrack. All right.
Well.
It was the Wu-Tang? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, on Luke Cage. Well,
on Iron Fist.
it was kind of dope.
All right,
made me forget about what I was watching.
Yeah, it did. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning is set to lose over $300 million at the global box office.
Because you saw how much it cost to make. That movie cost a lot of money to make, so I'm not surprised that it. And then it came out the same weekend as the live action Lilo and Stitch. It wasn't going to win.
You guys,
it wasn't
these
going to
movies
win.
need to see. Tom, I love you because you did Top Gun again, and you gave my boy some shining. You brought me back to the movie theaters. I give you that. But listen to me. Stop fucking going up against these kids' movies. There's no wins.
Yeah.
You are not winning against the Munchkins, kid.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't even that. I went to go see it. I like the movie overall, but there's some things in there that are just like
too much.
I know you like the super spy guy and all, but there's some things I'm just like, bruh, ain't no fucking way, dude. Like,
look, are we talking like you ain't no fucking way, or are we talking about like a Pontiac Fiero as a spaceship?
Nah, I'm talking about
Pontiac Fiero. Yo, he was trapped. Wait, fuck that. He was trapped under fucking Antarctic ice.
Yeah,
like, bro,
miles down, bro, in the sun.
Miles down.
First of all, fucking wetsuit, butt ass naked, swam up, and they brought him back to life.
I'm sure there's a scientific reason for that.
It's because he's a Skrull.
First of all,
it's called the scientific reason.
It's because he's a fucking Skrull. That's
it's called plot armor.
Plot armor. The thickest of plot armors.
There's just no fucking way. So,
all right, there has to be some unbelievableness,
bro. Listen,
in there.
Listen,
Come on, the first one was unbelievable, man.
Listen, I watched all the Mission Impossibles. I love them all, but let's just be clear here. So, you easily 2, 3, 4 miles in Antarctic waters, and then shoot yourself out of the missile tube, and now got to get to the top. And then you take off your wetsuit. Your ass is dead already. Let's just talk about the amount of pressure that's crushing your ass like a aluminum can to begin with.
All I could think about was 2 years ago, and
the pressure was negated by the speed at which he was moving.
Bro,
listen, man. There's an equation for that.
There's not enough
I'll
speed.
find it for you.
Listen, in real life, he would have shot his ass out of there, and that pressure would have like.
Don't
as
forget.
soon as
Like
he
I
hit the
said,
fucking water, bro.
like I just said, don't forget about what happened with the submersible. If that can happen with that, but it didn't happen with Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
I'm sorry. If you go into deep water and this motherfucker breaks out an Xbox controller, you got a fucking problem.
And it wasn't even an Xbox controller.
Stop. It was a Logitech.
It was
It was a Logitech.
It was a
Logitech.
controller. It was a Logitech
The
controller.
movie
I'm
was
sorry, Xbox. Logitech. Fuck.
Yeah, the movie wasn't subpar, but it was just to be an ending. I think people just wanted to see more. They just like. I think when you have these big franchises and you end them, people are expecting this really ridiculous ending. You know, there was no like, oh my god, at the end of the movie, and I think that's probably what's killing it because if you have that moment, people start talking about it, and now people want to see what the hell you're talking about.
It ended like as if they was going to make room for another one, even though they're not.
Exactly.
Hey guys, I wanted to mention something before we continue on with the news. So I did a little bit of reconnaissance here, if you will. Ironheart premiering next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. 3-episode premiere on Disney Plus.
Episode show?
How long was the episodes?
Wait. Followed by the remaining 3 episodes the following week. So it's only a 2-week show miniseries.
Yeah. They are, I thought they already established that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's smart. Just get it over with.
At this point,
get it over with.
Fucking releasing it. So
just get it over
pretty
with.
much.
You
So
they ain't Batgirl it, so I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna do 3 episodes next week, and then 3 episodes the week after, and then that leads us
that's how we gonna roll.
that leads us into July fucking movie marathon mania.
Yes.
Yes.
Because literally, when the day after that premieres is I'm gonna be at the movie theater in my dinosaur underoos seeing Jurassic World. So
And have one of your Velociraptor mask.
I don't have dinosaur underoos, or maybe I do. I don't know. I might. I don't know.
Yeah, Richard actually bought them. So
Sure.
DC has officially announced a new adults-only ongoing Red Hood comic series.
Adults only?
Why is it adults only?
Like, why do you have to make it adult only? Like, is there sex or something in it?
yeah, like but
Probably.
naked
Nice. Nice.
Now make a movie out of
we've
that.
had the Red Band. Marvel's had the Red Band fucking comic books for God knows how long.
So Red Hood fucks. Great. Good for him.
Well, that's an interesting
Good.
movie title.
Good.
I guess the hood that Jimmy had.
All right, so we got some.
The Red Hood got his own brand of condoms. Is that what's going on here?
I don't know.
Oh God! All right, Blade is reportedly back in development at Marvel Studios with a 2028 release date. Who called that? One of y'all fuckers called it.
What happened? Say it again.
Blade is reportedly back
again.
in development at Marvel Studios with 2028 release date.
Where's my camera? Put the fucking fries in the bag. Put the fries directly in the fucking bag. Why is this so difficult? Why? Why is it so hard to get this fucking movie done? Mahershala Ali is going to be 62 years old when this fucking movie comes out. Do you understand that? 62 when this movie comes out. 62.
Hey, black don't crack.
No, it's not about that. But he's gonna be fucking 62. This is supposed to be a younger Blade. He's 62.
No, and this goes back to what I said months ago. This is so sad that you had
God damn
Ryan, this is sad. You had Ryan Coogler go to your competitor and do an original IP movie with Sinners in less than a year, and now the movie has done what it has done globally and domestically. And you can't even get an adaptation of a movie that has already been done not once, not twice, but 3 times. A 3-part. Well, I don't really count Blade Trinity.
Come on now. We don't count that. We don't count that, bro. There's only 2 blades. That's it.
All right, wait. Wait. I want to contradict my previous. I want to redact my previous statement. By the time this comes out, he'll be 54 years old. 54. He'll be 54 years old.
So
60.
Look at him trying to age this man.
He's still 54. He's still fucking 54 and fucking making Blade. Come on, man. Like, what? Come on,
You
bro.
have an
Like,
insane workout regimen, bro.
Yeah.
no, it's not about that. I'm sure he will. He'll probably look fucking great. But this movie's not hard to write. Vampire kills other fucking vampires. Slash, shoot, boom, boom, slap, slap, slash, slash, movie. What the fuck are we doing? Why?
And then on
Why
top
is
of
this
that-
hard?
And then say,
I need a clip of that.
always trying to ice skate.
then I would like to know. Then I
What the
would like
fuck,
to know
man?
when.
Make
And I
the
would like to
movie.
know when. Make the movie. I would like to know when they're going to come out with the game. You know, they announced that
Before.
2 years ago.
I saw previews of that fucking game. We don't want that. We just scrap that. Put that in the fucking.
I don't care. I just want to see the movie, man. I don't care about the damn game.
I think the problem is that just trying to figure out where the power of friendship is going to evolve.
Oh,
There is no fucking power of friendship in this shit.
Power of friendship is more powerful than sunlight. Trust me.
Exactly. So, you know, it's hard.
It shines brighter.
That
Care Bear stare.
Yeah, the
Care Bear stare.
God damn it, Marvel. You piss me off. It's so fucking infuriating.
And
Make the
so
movie.
There's a rumor out that there's going to be 2 Mahershala Ali's in the movie.
Stop.
Yeah,
what I'm
great.
saying.
Oh,
Show me that next picture.
oh, I'm sorry. Are you referring to this bullshit right here? 2 Mahershala Ali's? I've never seen that before. Holy fuck, I've never seen that before.
Kevin said.
But wait,
I had
there's a
the
quote.
idea before.
There's a
He
quote.
said, I swear. He said, I swear. I had it before. You know, I had the idea first. Okay.
But okay,
If you say so.
This just sucks for me because, listen, if you're going to do this, go give Wesley a call, put Wesley in here, and make this shit a super blockbuster.
And why would it have 2 blades? I don't get that.
Man.
I don't.
Multiverse.
I don't get it.
Multiverse.
Multiverse explains everything, bro.
Yeah,
It's Blade and older Blade.
That's plot armor. Multiverse is plot armor.
This,
for Marvel.
the second, what you don't understand is the second Blade comes in on the Fantastic Four ship.
You know, as crazy as that theory sounds, they might
You
actually
itching for
do
it.
something like
You're
that. They
fucking
might
itching for
actually do it. That's the
Because he got news. He heard that Franklin Richards was a vampire, so he was gonna kill him. He fucked up, thought he was going into the nursery. It was a spaceship. Now he's in the 616. Here we go.
There we go. Like, why? Just, oh my God. I don't understand why it's hard to write an R-rated fucking Blade movie. Why is this hard?
It's
not.
not.
Why is it
It's
hard?
It's not.
It's
I don't
not.
get it,
not.
bro. I don't
He's a-
understand.
He's a grounded hero.
Oh.
I don't know why. Listen, we're not in the room, so I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what they doing over there. DZ, you said something about the narcotics. Apparently, they need to up their dosages or change the supply. I don't know what they got going. They are
At this point, it's not even about the drugs. They need to just stop trying to hold these black heroes back. That's what I'm saying.
What? There you go.
They need to stop holding these black heroes back.
Man, listen to me.
It's Juneteenth. Bring my blade out. Let's go.
Listen to me. If all the rumors are true, and Mahershala Ali read multiple scripts and said, this trash, this trash, this trash, Marvel, just bring somebody in who's going to write. The original people who made the first fucking Blade said, we're available. They did 3 solid, well, the second one was trash. That's beside the point.
Thank you for
The second one was trash. Sorry, the second one was trash. But no, I'm sorry. The third one was trash. Third one was trash. Third one was trash. Third one was trash. My bad. Third one was trash. But even so, all you need is a little inspo from some solid movies previously. Like, it's not hard. Again, source material.
People were even wondering if Brian Coogler would do it, but I said I doubt he would because he's supposed to be doing an X-Files movie and he's attached to Black Panther 3, so I doubt that he's going to do Blade. Although after what he did with Sinners, it's not a bad idea, but I know he would not do it. That's too much on his plate.
You know what I would do after he's done with the X-Files? Give him the Midnight Suns. Give him that franchise as well. Give him Black Panther and Midnight Suns.
Ryan Coogler's one man, bro. He ain't doing all this shit. He's like, fuck y'all. I want to make my own money. No, I mean, no lie. He just made.
Miles pays fucking very well.
No, it's not that. It's not that. But literally, he is the Black Panther franchise, right? So, like, at this point, he's that franchise. So you can't give this man 4 different projects under Marvel when he's already established. I could go out on my own and make my own successful ass movie in Sinners and make more money off that than it's my money. It's my IP. Now other people got to pay me for my fucking ideas, whereas Marvel They're still Marvel at the end of the day. Sure, they pay handsomely, but like now I do my own shit and it's my name fully without the Marvel branding on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
WB's trying to fuck you too.
I'm sure.
All he did was cement the fact that his negotiation tactics are above reproach at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
And now, because he could come back to the table and be like, well, you need to give me X, Y, and Z. And they'd be like, no, we Marvel. We don't do that over here.
Because
I'm
going
over. I'm going to your competitor. I'm going to Warner Brothers. Let me go talk. You know what? Maybe let me go talk to James Gunn and see if I can get this Icon movie made.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, if
I think the people would love to see Static Shock back again.
Oh,
you guys are wishing we have met our quota. Okay,
listen.
Quota has been met.
Listen, we just speaking in hypotheticals. I mean, you never know what the future holds.
One at a time, motherfuckers. That's why we haven't had a Blade movie, because it's one at a time. We got Ironheart coming up next. We can't have two.
Guys, calm down. We got caramel skin Jon Stewart. That's bad.
I was getting ready to say that. I was like, they already got Jon Stewart.
Yeah, but he's light skinned like me. So what the fuck?
Sin City was a maybe.
We got Jon Stewart from the Drake version from Degrassi.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
BBL Drizzy. Let's go, man.
You saying they got wheelchair Jimmy out here?
I'm just calling it like I sees it. Last time I checked, Jon Stewart is dark skinned. He ain't light skinned.
He was. That's right.
I'm not even. The last time I checked, he was
lantern.
Him and I were not comparable in skin tone.
That's a chocolate lantern, boy.
I'm just saying.
If it was back in the day, he would have been in the field. This new lantern, he in the house.
I'm saying, he don't need his ring to see in the dark. I'm just saying.
Wait, I want to double check to make sure I'm right. Yeah,
No,
Aaron Pierre. Him and I are the same skin tone, fam.
You know
he is. Him and I are the same skin tone,
and you know what else Aaron Pierre has on his arm? Tiana Taylor.
It's valid. It's valid though.
That's a good piece to have on your arm.
Hang on, we got a couple comments here about Blades. Jose Morgan with the laughs. And then Brother Man said, wait 3 more years of waiting for Blade again. Bro, this movie ain't never fucking coming out. This shit ain't ever coming the fuck out. It's not
2033. 2033.
Yeah, shit ain't never fucking happen. Unless they decide to move forward Midnight Suns, then they have to do it because they need Blade.
2033, and then I get to get the senior discount at the movie theater, so I'm all right. I don't care.
Listen, you young whippersnapper,
Less
you don't know
money
how
for
long
me.
I've been waiting for this.
I'm hitting kids with my cane. Move, boy.
If Michael Jai White was younger, he would be the perfect pick for Blade.
Fuck no.
Fuck
no.
He wouldn't be believable as Blade.
I think Michael Jai
is the perfect pick.
I think Michael Jai White as Spawn. I actually enjoyed it, like him as Spawn.
Yeah.
It was solid.
Yeah,
It was solid. It was solid in that.
The thing is, we all saw Mahershala Ali as Blade, and we're like, that's gonna fucking be good. That's gonna be really good. I can see it. I can see it. But no, Marvel said, you know.
Like politics, bro. Just like politics, man.
Yeah.
Kept the black dollar in their pockets.
So we're gonna get Marvel Zombies and Midnight Suns before another delayed Blade, bro. Let me tell you this right now: you're also not seeing Midnight Suns now until forever. I'm telling you, I don't see it.
2040.
Because now they're gonna, bro. Yo, Leo, I'm telling you, bro. I don't know if you've seen, but like, this is what I think is literally gonna happen: Doomsday, Secret Wars, right? And then we're just gonna have like an X-Men run for like. I don't even, maybe a decade, not even.
Ooh, do y'all have that in the news?
Who's directing?
Yeah.
Is that, yeah, I do have that. I have that in the news. I don't know if Leo does.
Oh, don't forget about Spider-Man.
Sorry, hang on. Let me finish the comments. Then we'll go to that. Hell, make it 3 Blades. Put Snipes, Ali, and Sticky Fingers all together and call it a day. Yo, Sticky
That's a
Fingers
win right there, brother man. That's a win, brother man.
That's one, brother man. Fuck
Sticky
that.
Fingers.
No,
is
that's a win. Let me tell you
crazy.
something. Sticky Fingers Blade was dope, son.
Sticky Fingers is crazy.
I don't know.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
was it me or did I always feel like Is it me or just felt like sticky fingers, sticky fingers? Always felt like he was about to steal some shit.
He comes in the door. I hate you.
When he came in, he's like, "Took your chain, bro."
He's Blade from the hood.
He took your chain, bro.
But Wesley Snipes was stealing
He steals the other Blade's equipment.
Yeah, facts. And then bites your neck. It's crazy.
The scripture blade had been thrown away and burned in the trash multiple times. No, fucking Mahershala Ali said, "Fuck this! You're gonna have me fight 3 times in this movie. I'm not fucking doing it. I want to fight the whole movie." That's what happened.
Mahershala saw what they did with the original, the first 2 Blade movies, and that's what he wants. That's basically what he wants to do. Like we said, it shouldn't be hard to do that. He's grounded. It's a vampire movie. What in the world?
Man, let me tell you something.
Listen, this is what they got. This is what they got to do. Just one thing. Take the motherfucking book. See this run right here? Do this. Read this shit. Get me a fucking 2-hour movie.
And you know what's so sad about
Tomb of Dracula? What edition? Which one was that? Tomb of Dracula? What 10?
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so sad is that
I think wait, no, was it 10? 10? Was that Werewolf by Night?
Anyway,
what's so sad is that I was so happy when I heard about who was casted in this Blade movie, and then it's like it's just withering away into the wind, into obscurity. And I think that's what pissed me off. I mean, okay, you had Mahershala Ali. Remember, Aaron Pierre was supposed to be in this movie. Delroy Lindo was supposed to be in this movie.
Oh, you're right. They were. Yes, that's accurate. That they were. They dropped out for other things.
And they was going to get Mia Goth, who plays in the X movie and what's that movie? Pearl and Maxine. She was going to play Lilith, which I thought was going to be great because she plays a good villain, and I thought she would have been perfect for that role. And I'm like, all of that is just like.
But the thing is, you can't bring out Lilith without bringing out Dracula first.
Can't do it.
Or if you have, you could actually.
If you wait that long for Blade and it's garbage, then what? Well, then Wesley Snipes was right, and there's only ever been one Blade. There's only ever been one fucking Blade.
Nobody will ever acknowledge this thing.
Let me tell you something. When that 10
years for a Superman and a Superdog.
When that man was in the club and they had that fucking red dot on him, and then all of a sudden they were like, I could just shoot him right now. And then all of a sudden he was like, look at your head. This motherfucker had a dot on his head, and Blade looked over and gave him a smile. I was like, this motherfucker's cold, bro. This motherfucker's cold.
Cold-blooded. But I think one of the most iconic lines from the first Blade movie, but it's like one of the most iconic lines ever in a movie. Motherfucker, are you out your mind? when he got shot in the back.
The hospital cop shot him.
The cop.
He said we're gonna give you your one F-bomb for this movie.
I just want to say
my man said some motherfucker was always trying to skate uphill.
Trying to skate uphill.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did, and I think Frost got one. So they said that's your 3 F-bomb limit right there.
I just want to say we're gonna move on with the news, but Karma, I see your comment about Blade. I don't have time about Thor. I don't have time to crash out about Thor tonight. I've done it too many times on this podcast. I don't have time to crash out about it.
I say your main crash outs is between Thor and Sony.
Well, listen, right, I'm really happy that Thor took a break from flipping pancakes to be in Avengers Doomsday. I can't wait for him to make his return because he's been flipping a lot of pancakes and grilling and raising a kid. It's great. I hope I'm glad he took some time, and he's
going to turn those pancakes into discs and start throwing them like he's Xena, doing the yelling.
Crazy.
Did my
listen? I love Lucy Lawless, bro. Let me tell you something. I love
Xena was my show back in the day. It was always Hercules came on first, and then Xena came on right after.
I ain't care about Hercules.
Yeah, not at all.
You don't like Xena.
Hercules was getting some skins in that goddamn movie, in that show.
He got Xena.
Every fucking week he was getting some skins in that fucking show.
He got Xena. That's how we learned it. That's how she got her show. It was through him.
Exactly. All right. James Gunn says his viral, funny-looking shot of Superman flying has been deleted from the movie.
He watches the podcast, guys. He watches the podcast. I'm telling you. He checks it out. He watches, we make fun of it, and then he goes, all right, fuck it, I'll delete it.
He saw what everybody had to say about it. He saw all them people going in on about it. He said, we got to fix this.
I mean, his face looked weird. His face looked weird. Call a spade.
He's cockeyed, bro.
It just looks like
You're not gonna fix his forehead and his hair waving all over the place, bro. Because you forgot that one strand of Superman's hair can hold 2 tons.
It's supposed to be able to.
It looks like an AI mixed with a human and Ernie from Sesame Street, bro.
Hello.
I'm just saying, if the man's hair can't be fucking combed, I don't know, whatever. All right, Sony confirmed Solo Leveling as the most viewed anime of all time.
As it should be. Wait, on Crunchyroll.
On Crunchyroll.
Yes.
I want to say something. I want to say a little something about this. So there's this really weird. So like, listen, I get it. The anime community is very, very. I don't know what the word is. They're very harsh on a lot of things. I'm going to put it that way to be nice. Anybody who goes out of their way to say that Solo Leveling is a bad or overrated anime, you need to fucking get yourself checked. This anime is fucking elite. Like, don't just say shit to be different and weird. Solo Leveling is a good fucking anime. Stop. Like, the people who do that shit really weird me out. And I comment on their shit, and I'm like, you're just fucking weird. Like, stop. It's not a bad anime. Like, just knock it off. Like, it's fucking weird. Like, it's a good fucking anime. Don't, like, there's bad animes out there that are overrated. I fully am in agreement with that. But, like, Solo Leveling is not one of them. Sorry. I don't think that's true at all.
I'm sorry. I fairly watch anime, and this shit blew my fucking mind. I'm sorry. This was a good fucking anime. I put this right with fucking Dragon Ball for me. So it's like, come on, what the fuck?
Well,
and this is only one season.
That's a lot. I don't know about.
Yeah,
I put it up there with the first season of Dragon
Ball.
I put it up there with the first season of Dragon Ball. Compare the first season of Dragon Ball and this, and let's see.
No.
But it's somebody in the chat that
What? Come on.
Oh.
Why not? All right, let's see what else we got. What? You got something?
Yeah, no. Dragon Ball is a foundational anime. You can't really compare.
It's foundational.
You can't compare.
That's the problem.
It's a foundational anime.
I don't know. I don't
put it
know,
like that.
I don't know if Solo Leveling is going to be that for this generation of anime. I don't know. Like, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's great.
No.
It's great.
It is a great anime.
It's great. It is. It's great.
Are you going to see, like, you know that, like, Dragon Ball's been around since, like
forever.
Early 90s.
Yeah,
late
forever.
80s, right?
I know.
Yeah? Okay,
like, Solo Leveling will have
We're not going to
be...
We're not talking about Solo Leveling in 2050. We're not going to be talking about Solo Leveling in 2050.
Yeah,
we're not.
Probably
no,
not.
we're not. No,
so.
because we're not going to be talking about it.
When we both in the old age home, we're going to argue about this.
Oh, you know, remember it.
You know,
those three seasons. Yes, those are dope seasons.
You know, we will be talking about Taika Waititi's Akira movie.
Shut up.
The best movie ever made.
By the way, he promised it's going to be nothing like the original. Just so you know.
Wait, he actually said that?
Yeah, swear to God, he said it's going to be nothing like the original. Stop. I swear to God. Yeah, DZ's gonna fucking spaz out. He's gonna spaz. I can't wait for him to see it. I can't wait for him to see it. Because you know what? It's fine. Because all that means is Taika Waititi cannot show up to a fucking Comic-Con because DZ and I will fucking crash out.
Yo, he's on fucking site. He will be on
site.
Y'all know y'all gonna be
on site. He's on site. I would get kicked out. I would get banned from Comic-Con. I swear to God, I would. Because I mollywop this dude. Straight up. I pay my money. I pay my money and all. $200. I pay it all and get right up there.
Well, I got a question.
F5 this dude. I don't know.
In recent times, who is worse between? In recent times,
Before you continue, I just want to clarify his statement, and then I got to let this dog out because she's crying. Taika Waititi promises to adapt the manga over the anime and his live action and enjoy the best of both worlds. That's the quote. Do with that what you will. Do with that what you will, DZ.
Yeah.
Do with that what you will. I
Manga
don't know how
is
you feel about it.
Okay. Yes, I
It's
know.
also a movie. So it's one movie.
I know.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna be very upset about it until I see it.
yeah, it's fair.
And then I have to judge him because if he's gonna hold to the manga, different. You
Listen,
can't
we
say
talking
that
about
shit, and then
talking
he
about
can't say that shit and then fuck my shit up, man.
We talking about
He can't say that shit and fuck it up, man.
Shitty, bro. Like this shit's gonna be nothing like what you're looking for, dude. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
like,
man.
let's just not forget who we're talking about, bro. It's not
Well, based on
Thor ride a broom like a witch. Like
but don't forget about them goats. Oh my god! But what based on
we talking about the goats?
Yeah, but based on them goats was annoying.
We still got them.
I don't know. I think they're
Oh,
still in there. All right, so we got.
No. Oh god, no.
Still there.
All right, so we got. Let's see. Warner Brothers Discovery cut CEO David Zaslav's salary.
By
That's
how much?
just messed up.
It doesn't say how much. They will never say the price that they're paying that man.
I feel for him.
And that man probably flipped a few tables.
I don't know why he ain't done shit.
Because you got to understand.
He got to do his job.
When you're at
The job to
at
get paid,
that
baby.
level, when you're at that level, it's not just your salary. Like there's stock options and all this other shit.
He got-
Like
He got a reverse review.
you know what I mean?
Like,
They're like,
he went to his yearly review like, yeah, you ain't
make
doing
so much
nothing. We
money, and
we
then
take
it's
it away
like, well,
from you now.
You make too much money on the stock options. We need to cut some of your salary. Like, yeah, take back the $5 million for the $50 million.
This man is probably praying to whatever spiritual deity he prays to that Superman really takes off.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's gonna keep. This is what's keeping them afloat. Is that Superman and the Creature Commandos? That's what's been keeping them afloat for right now because we're not going to Joker Elseworld. We're not including nothing from Elseworld. We're talking about just James Gunn's universe.
Mm-hmm.
The things that's keeping them afloat, it was Creatures Commandos so far, and right now is the Superman movie to hopefully it keeps him afloat. And I'm wishing the best. Simu
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang-Chi.
Drink.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi is reportedly set to return as Shang-Chi in Spider-Man Brand New Day.
What is this movie about?
But isn't he supposed to be in Doomsday?
What's this movie? What is Spider-Man Brand New Day about?
I don't know, brothers.
Why is he in it?
It's about the day after yesterday.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, Jake Sharieri.
Who?
You got to drink.
Jake
Schreier?
Schreier, yeah, that guy.
Schreier?
He looks just like him. Jake Schreier will officially direct a Marvel Studios X-Men reboot film.
So this is the guy who directed Thunderbolts.
Yes. So we're giving him X-Men.
That's fine. Thunderbolts was good, in my opinion. You don't want to see the power of friendship in the X-Men? What's the problem?
No, we really don't.
That's fucking one. If you
we shall overcome.
Fuck wrong.
All the X-Men lock arms. They
Friends.
sing. They march over the bridge.
If he pussyfies Magneto, I'm out. All right, that's all I have for news, Aaron. So what you got? What you get?
I'm sorry. What did I miss when I stepped away? We just talking about Akira, or
yeah, we just talked about Akira.
We talked about Akira.
Oh, I said he better not change nothing. Like he got Thor riding the broom like he's supposed to be in Wicked. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. All right. That's fair. Let's see. Let's see. Whoa. Solo leveling is good, definitely, but it doesn't interest me. It's boring, but the fight scenes are dope. Glad to see a manhwa definitely adapted well. Okay. I mean, that's fine.
I mean, okay.
That's
I mean,
you can. I understand what you're saying. The story is very.
I enjoyed it.
I like the story.
I'm
personally.
curious as to where the story's gonna go.
Yo, Kaiju,
I ain't read the manhwa.
Kaiju season 2 is coming out in like a month. Not even.
I cannot wait for that. Bro.
I kind of am looking forward to that.
I'm gonna binge the shit out of that.
I'm cool with Shang-Chi and Spider-Man. What's the connection? Does Shang-Chi have a connection to Spider-Man?
Oh yeah.
He does? Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
You gotta
with you,
realize Spider-Man
has connections to everybody. Yeah, that's what it is.
Every fucking body. Spider-Man has connections to everybody. It's like Spider-Man, Captain America, Fantastic Four. They connect to every fucking body.
Yeah, pretty much. At one point or another.
Leo, I don't know if you're gonna wait. Let's see. So Spider-Man is gonna be like an Endgame or what, bro? I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys. Spider-Man Brand New Day is literally just to put the black suit on Spider-Man. That's all that fucking movie's about. That's all that movie's about. They're just going to put the black suit on him for Secret Wars.
No,
that's all that movie's about.
Probably at the end.
Correct, but that's all the movie's for.
They are just reestablishing Peter Parker as a nobody. That's all.
Great. So now we get to see mopey Peter Parker say, MJ doesn't love me anymore. And then he's going to fucking have a bunch of fights, and then he's going to get the black suit. Then he's going to get the black suit.
MJ doesn't know who I am.
Right. No, he gonna get a blowy from Black Cat and
you know what I will say? You know what I will say? If they do something like Black Cat, and then if they do that rumor, like I actually think I would like to see if they could do Mr. Negative in live action, because I think it could be fucking dope. To be honest with you, if they actually do a Mr. Negative, he could be fucking dope.
He is casted.
That's what I'm saying. Like if they really do that, bro, I'm actually interested in that movie, because the game, at least the iteration we saw from the game, I love that story, honestly. So,
no DLC.
You know, no, the first one had DLC. That was why I loved it. Leo, I don't know how you're gonna like this comment. We better ignore Wolverine in almost every X-Men film.
Oh, you're new here.
Welcome, Karma.
You're fucking new here, huh?
We're gonna just put him in the middle here.
You're fucking new here, huh?
But I've said this too. I don't want Wolverine to be prominent.
Yeah, I'm done.
I agree.
I'm done.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that not have. Clearly, you're going to have Wolverine in there. Because
yeah, of course. He's Wolverine.
The main character.
I don't need
X-Men. But don't make it like they did with the Fox films, where everything was surrounded around him all the time.
So good with him, bro.
Leo,
you
get all that shit out. Go ahead,
Leo. You no, seriously. You really want? Think about it. We don't have a casting yet for new Wolverine. You really want a new Wolverine to be the forefront and the fucking the focus of the next generation of
X-Men?
After Hugh Jackman? That's what you want for that person? That's crazy. That's crazy.
The only way you can do that if you go way early iteration of X-Men, because as soon as Wolverine enters the X-Men, he is the fucking X-Men.
I know Wolverine is
he's
dope.
Not. Stop it.
We know it's like
just your favorite. He is not the face of them.
But Wolverine's never. He's never a leader, is he? He's never the leader of the X-Men.
Not.
Right?
He doesn't lead.
He doesn't want to lead. He just
doesn't
kills
lead.
shit.
Because he really
doesn't
like
make
anybody.
Him the focal. doesn't make him the focal point.
All he gonna do the whole
on the planet.
All he gonna do is go around there the whole time, trying to sniff Jean Grey's meat curtains.
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all he gonna do.
He can smell it from 3 states over. Okay.
He probably can. He probably can.
He gotta be careful when he's jacking it and he doesn't claw out and cut himself.
We all don't hate Wolverine, but we sure are tired of his ass. Oh no!
Damn, I ain't say all of that.
Karma.
Okay,
that's crazy. I love Wolverine. Come on, I do. I love Wolverine.
You got one.
I love Wolverine though.
You
need a Wolverine.
You gonna get a fucking crash out real cool.
You need a Wolverine.
All right, name me one iteration of Wolverine that he wasn't the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
What do you mean?
In the X-Men 97 early edition of the cartoon and now. Anyone?
You're asking the wrong
World
one,
War
man.
II Wolverine was a pussy.
Asshole.
I'm just saying.
He wasn't a pussy. Wow, how was he?
He was a pussy.
He
He was a
saved
pussy.
him.
He was scared to fight. He was a pussy.
He didn't want to fight no more.
Include Wolverine, just make him comic accurate height.
Short Kings, baby. Short Kings. Let's go.
5'2". Is that what
We
he
had
was?
it in
5'3"?
Deadpool Wolverine.
5'3",
We had
5'3",
him-
5'3".
5'3"? Yeah.
We had it
5'3"
in
and
Deadpool Wolverine.
500
He's
pounds.
Polar. He's already been comic book accurate in Deadpool
Man.
Wolverine.
Sean said we need Wolverine with the eye roll. I mean, you need Wolverine. You do.
Yeah.
I just think that they have to do a different
focus
character at the
on him.
forefront. Yeah, that's just what I think. I think they
I
have
say
to.
do if you're gonna do if you're gonna go into the X-Men and go you already did X-Men First Class, which it wasn't the first, well, actually really
Like-
the first class. But if you do the X-Men, if you're gonna do that, make Iceman a prominent, make Cyclops a prominent, make Jean Grey the prominent, make Beast before he had the suit
I
on,
can
before the
agree with
green.
that.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Make Archangel be the prominent,
Prominent.
be a part of it.
Yeah.
But you have to bring all those characters together, and they all have to have a good fucking acting
Like
feng shui with all of them.
like Leo, did you rock with Wolverine in '97 in X-Men '97? He didn't play a prominent role in '97.
But when he was on screen,
But
you knew who
when
the
he was
fuck
on
was-
screen, yeah, exactly.
You
But when
know
he was on
fucking
screen, that shit was impactful. You were like, okay,
because you can't
cool.
tell me
Yeah.
that fucking that matchup with him and Nightcrawler wasn't the shit. That fight scene.
Yeah, that was fine. That was dope.
Yeah, that was
Come
good.
on
That was
now.
good. It was good.
And
That
then
was
you go
good. That was some
X-Men
great
97.
animation right there.
Now, if you go into fucking X-Men '97, the original, you got
Carver said-
memes made after this motherfucker.
Carver said, "Thank God X-Men '97 remake did justice to Cyclops. It's the first cool version of Cyclops we've
It
gotten."
did.
did.
And I
It's the
commend
first
you
cool
for
version.
that.
Still a bitch.
Nah, stop. Listen, that landing was hard out of the plane. That shit was hard. Go on.
The landing was hard.
Go
The
on.
landing was
My
hard.
man, hit the lasers and then said, "To me, my X-Men." Go on, that shit was hard. Go
You know how
on.
much property damage he caused during doing that?
Yeah, it's fine. Who gives a shit? It was in the desert anyway. It's fine. Nah, that was the best version of him we've gotten.
That was hard.
That was the best version we've gotten of him. Every version we got in the Fox universe, he was just a bitch. He's just a whiny bitch. Every time, he was the worst. I was like, oh god, this dude sucks.
For somebody who's supposed to be that dope, but even in the earlier edition of the earlier X-Men '97, the original,
Yeah,
he was always been that way.
he's been that way.
He's
Yeah,
always been
it's
that way.
true.
This one is giving him more fucking light, though. Yeah, it
Yeah.
has.
It's true. It has. All right, I got a couple more slides here. Just replace Wolverine with Toad is fucking crazy. That was Polar. God, yeah, that's Polar.
Of course.
Polar, you motherfucker! I swear to God.
Let's see here. So, Fantastic Four is getting an Air Force One for the Invisible Woman.
I need two of them.
One to wear, one to sell, resell.
Goddamn right.
And they call him the Fantastic.
I don't mind him. I don't
Yeah.
mind it.
Fantastic Force.
And they calling them Air Force One.
They are.
Woman,
Yeah.
I
Air
don't
Force
mind it. I don't
One.
mind
So,
it.
Yeah.
are these supposed to be unisex?
I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. I have no
Most
idea.
likely.
The Invisible
Probably.
Women Air Force Ones.
Air Force
I mean, like-
ones are unisex, bro.
The only thing I would say
not
is
the
that
Invisible Woman Air Force Ones. I don't.
I'm telling you this right now. If I got
Every
invited
Air
to the
Force on the
premiere
planet
of this,
women wear.
I would wear those.
Exactly.
they're not bad. They're all right.
Not bad.
They're all right.
They tight. You know, they're nice.
Yeah.
You know, you need to make sure your toes is done.
Going up in there with hammer toes.
Also
I'm
make
gonna
sure
have my bunion out right in the
and also make sure that you are wearing some clean socks. Don't be wearing
Clean
those
socks.
dirty socks.
Yeah, you're not.
Yes,
yeah, I don't
clean
think you're supposed to wear socks with those, bro. Just don't show up looking like
Oh, God.
Wolverine.
Oh,
Or
God.
whatnot.
New digital comic store takes aim at Amazon. Apparently, there's a new digital comic store.
Okay.
I forgot all about Comixology. I heard of them, but I forgot all about them.
Comixology.
They can keep trying, but every company has all they have to do is pull their content off your page, and you lost.
Yeah.
So stop it.
Yeah, wait.
So stop it.
Clear Air Force Ones never work. Boo, damn them sneaks. Those shoes are sure grim. Grim is crazy.
Wow.
I see what you did there. Isn't Air Force One for Invisible Woman for girls or for, they might be unisex. You'd be surprised.
That's what I asked it.
Yeah, a lot of them are. You'd be surprised. Let's see here. Warner Brothers Discovery cut CEO David Zaslav's salary.
We talked
Oh,
about
we talked about this already? Okay, we talked about it. How he went from making $28 million to $6 million. What a fucking poor man he is. It's crazy.
What a cut.
Whoa.
That's
Crazy. I don't know how he's gonna fucking survive.
Yeah, because I was trying to think. I had asked how much did he lose, like from 28 to 6. Oh my god.
That is a big pay cut, though.
How is he gonna survive with all his 8 mansions? How many years has he been getting that $28 million?
Nah, fucking
Bro,
Since he took over?
listen to me. He is not hurting.
He's all right.
They take you from the salary, but stock options and guaranteed bonuses and all of that, which is probably why they're cutting the salary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But none of this shit's hitting, so he ain't getting none of that.
Did we talk about Viola Davis?
No.
Oh.
Viola Davis surpasses $15 billion in global box office, becomes highest grossing black film actress in Hollywood history. Shout out Viola Davis.
Let's go, baby.
Shout out Viola Davis. Very dope for her. Viola Davis is fantastic in everything I see her in, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
She does her thing.
Acting.
She does her thing.
Oh yeah, because James Gunn supposedly canceled her show. By the way,
Yeah, canceled Waller. Yeah.
He canceled Waller?
So that
quota. I get it.
They're saying that.
Quota,
They're saying that.
We got a Green Lantern. Hey, shit. That's
Couple shades brighter too, huh?
We got Green Lantern light.
literally.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
John Stewart Light.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Yo, can we just
go ahead.
Could we get Viola Davis and Angela Bassett in a
No.
movie together?
No, probably not.
That will be a fire movie. I don't care what the plot
Overload.
is. I will
That's
go
Overload,
see it. I don't care
man.
what the plot
That
is.
overload
listen,
like a motherfucker. They would never do that shit.
What's the movie with Viola Davis and Liam Neeson? Where
I know what movie you're talking about.
the one where Liam Neeson steals money and
Widows.
Yes.
Widows Part 2. Put Angela and Viola in there. Crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? I still
would it be good?
I still like when it comes to like Viola Davis and also Angela Bassett, like it still blows my mind that Viola Davis was in her mid-50s and like looking how she looked and acting how she acted for like Woman King is like crazy to me. Cause she like I'm not even trying to like mid-50s is not like old, but like to look how she looked in that movie. Like I know obviously there's touch-ups and blah blah blah, but like still, you know what I'm saying? Like she looked great in that fucking movie. You know what I'm saying?
Workout routine. You saw that workout routine they put her ass through?
They worked her for that.
Listen, and don't forget, her and her husband are responsible for that movie.
Yeah.
So, you know, this was her life's work.
And that says a lot about her because at her age, she had to work even more because her metabolism isn't as fast as if she was
100%.
at her age. So she had to work even harder to get into that shape.
And then like Angela Bassett, when I see her, she just doesn't fucking age like ever. She never ages. It's crazy. It's crazy to me.
And speaking of working out, and speaking of workouts, it still blows my mind how cut up Angela Bassett was as Tina Turner. I mean, that woman was ripped.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, them
with the other movie where she had the 6-pack. What was that movie? In Jamaica? What the hell's her name?
How Stella got a groove back.
Stella got a groove back.
Yeah,
when she was in that bathing suit and dancing. Boy,
y'all talking about young Angela at that point, bro.
That was young. How old? She's young, but boy, she had to be at least 30. Shit.
All right. So Chase had mentioned this. So the 2099 Avengers may be one of the most powerful iterations of Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I had to look up who the team was. So this was like
Bishop?
This universe with where they had to fight. So apparently in this universe, they had to fight Doom, who had he was the Sorcerer Supreme at this point.
Yep.
So that sounds like it's fucked up in and of itself. But also that team for Marvel's 29 Avengers is Maestro, Old Man Logan. Old Man Logan is fucking crazy, FYI. Cosmic Ghost Rider, Bishop, Phoenix, Deathlock, and with Doom 2099 in command of that team. That team is fucking nuts, FYI. Maestro and Old Man Logan? That's insane.
And Phoenix. Oh my
Cannonball
God.
Special was crazy.
Cannonball Special goes crazy.
Not even Phoenix. Fucking Ghost Rider alone.
Ghost Rider. Yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider is insane too, actually.
Are
Yeah.
you fucking kidding me?
At least that one has a motorcycle still.
Damn right. You damn right.
But you see, this is the thing that when James Gunn says, "Hey, I can make somebody just snap and blink of an eye, and the story will be over." This team got beaten.
Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, they got beaten. Yeah, but Doom is the Sorcerer Supreme. So I mean,
And where do you think this Doom project is going?
it's gonna be interesting to see what they do, man. I don't know, because now we're hearing that RTJ is gonna be multiple versions of Doom and this, that, and the other. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I'm telling you, Mephisto has a lens in a lot of this shit.
Okay, now we have the deep rumors here, if you will. Kevin Feige reportedly planning to step down from Marvel after the release of Secret Wars.
I could see it.
I
can see it.
I could see it.
I'm honestly like, I would not be surprised if he doesn't quite make Secret Wars.
Nah, he'll
Yo, Polar's on one with Logan. He said, "Remove Old Man Logan. It's a perfect team." He's just trying to fuck with you, Leo. No, I mean, like, Kevin Feige stepping away from Marvel. How long has he been head of Marvel at this point? It's been fucking
Since the beginning,
right?
Yes.
I mean, like, it's got to come to an end
pinnacle.
at some point.
No,
Like,
that's the pinnacle. That's the end point. That should be his end point.
That's probably should be his end point, honestly.
Fucking Secret Wars. You end off with Secret Wars.
Yeah,
But
that's probably.
I heard a rumor today when it
The
comes
world's
to
first
that
$4 billion movie. Let's go.
I heard that they was going to try to split. That they might split Secret Wars into 2 parts.
That's gonna be a thing.
It has
Secret
to
Wars
be.
is gonna
Go,
be 2
Secret-
parts.
Secret Wars. You lucky
Yeah.
it's not 3.
Yeah, it's a long ass series, bro.
It's a long series.
Fucking story. Oh my
And
god,
trust
it's a
me,
long story.
listen, whether or not Secret Wars blows everything else out the water or not, Kevin's out of there. Because if it's
Yeah.
successful, there's no way for him to follow that up.
Top it, yeah.
Yeah,
no way.
leave out on a high note.
And
Mhm.
if it flunks, they're gonna kick his ass.
Nah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So I might as
Mhm.
well be like, okay, you gonna give me all this money for Secret Wars? I'm fucking done with it.
Yeah.
Give me my 2-parter. Here's the banger. I fucking go out like fucking Jordan and not come back.
It's true. It's true. Cosmic Ghost Rider's funny as hell. He punched baby Thanos in the face.
Yes, he did. Yes,
I
he
mean,
did.
in fairness,
good read. God,
in
somebody
fairness,
fucking reading. Oh shit.
in fairness, I mean, punching baby Thanos in the face seems just, you know, like, I mean,
Absolutely.
Rhodes had a fucking great idea in the beginning. Hey, just go back to his crib and
yeah, do what you got. Listen, yeah, you know, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Sometimes you gotta fucking say, hey, gotta go.
Deep rumor mill. Marvel's considering recasting Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. That's not happening.
Listen,
I
put
vote for
the
this.
fries
I
in the
vote for
bag,
this.
man.
I vote
Nah,
for this.
Fries in the bag.
Vote for this.
Knock it off. Listen, you.
I would
wanna-
love it, but they won't.
Listen,
I'm telling them to do it at the next meeting.
yeah,
Next
bro.
meeting, I'm telling them to do
Go ahead
this.
and do it, bro. Just go ahead and do it.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of Jonathan Majors, and I think I sent this one to each and every one of you because we talk about this person every chance we get. Shout out to Jade Cargill for getting her first movie role with Jonathan Majors in his new upcoming movie.
Yo.
So now we are going to see her put her acting skills to the test because we are campaigning that she becomes Storm. So we was wondering when. Go ahead.
Yo, Marvel, pick up the phone. Call her. Be like, yo, listen, we need you to be Storm because you literally are Storm for a living. So like, I mean,
let her do this. Let her do this. Let's see what she brings when she's
The
not.
fact
When
that
does
this
that
is
Magazine Dreams comes out? When does that
Magazine Dreams came out already. It's out.
Came out in March.
I have to see it. Yeah, it came out in March.
It was really good. Jonathan Majors, he did phenomenal
Listen,
in that movie. He did really
We
good.
know Jonathan Majors can put the fries in the bag, man.
Yeah, we know that.
At this point, just knock it off. Put the fries in the bag. Bring them back in so you can try to get this Secret Wars to $8 billion at the box office.
Ooh, daddy.
Hey, and also give me that extra chicken nugget in the bottom of the fucking fries.
It's a fact.
I know how you guys used to do that shit too.
Yeah.
Bring back Majors. I thought Kang was in Secret Wars. He's supposed to be.
Okay.
He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be.
You know, and I wish they would have kept the character there because we know that he is a ancestor of Reed Richards. You're bringing in the Fantastic Four. That would have been an interesting dynamic when they come into the 616. Like what that relationship would have been like.
But now you can't do it.
I think if you give Kang a hug, he can come back.
Kang will come back in a heartbeat.
We're out of hugs. No more hugs.
Hey,
No,
have we
I'm
met our
sorry.
quota? Wait, have we met our quota yet? We got a black suit Spider-Man. You fuck around.
It's fair. It's fair.
It's a black suit. Black
suit.
suit.
Black suit.
Still white on the inside. Still white on the inside.
We don't know that. That could be Miles.
No, it won't be. It won't
Stop.
Or the Indian dude.
Stop.
Shut it.
Stop. Magazine Dreams was nuts. I actually have to watch Magazine Dreams.
It's really good.
reviews.
Like it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Y'all got any more new?
I have one more thing. If you want to go ahead, you can. Up to you.
I got two more. I got two pieces of news. First off, shout out to Sinners for now officially becoming the highest grossing original movie domestically and worldwide ever.
Wow.
Out of all the original IPs, that is the highest one. Not a remake, not a reboot, not whatever else. It's original IP.
And to all you blood-sucking vampires, how you do this shit.
And also the other piece of news I had, and I meant to bring this news to y'all when I was on here the last time. So everyone on here is familiar with this 25-year-old song by Cisco called the Thong Song, right?
What song is that?
What?
So do y'all know in the beginning of the song that violin riff that says ding, 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 ding. Do you know that violin was played by a violinist who worked on the original Star Wars movie?
I did not know that.
Yes,
Okay.
that violin riff that you played, that you had at the very beginning of the song, that was actually orchestrated by someone who played music for the original Star Wars movie with John Williams and all of them back in the day. Like someone in Cisco's camp reached out to him and he heard about the song. And it was so funny because when I was looking at the video, it's so funny when you hear the Thong Song, and it's funny when you see a Thong Song on a music sheet. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting. They actually had a Star Wars composer, a person who played an instrument for Star Wars music, be part of that song, and that's the first note that you hear. That ding 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 ding. That's him. That's him.
Shit, all I remember of that damn fucking music video is him doing backflips and then fucking everybody in the overhead shot of all of them laying down.
And you want to know what's so crazy? That was considered vulgar back then. I said that's tame today.
I mean, it wasn't really that racy. Listen, after people like Luke.
Oh yeah.
After that,
with the two lives.
They
and all the stuff that went down there, Freaknik.
Yeah, like listen, that's a whole other thing.
That Freaknik show didn't even show.
By the way, if you're watching that Freaknik thing and you see,
so basically, Leo, what you're saying is you didn't see yourself.
Yeah, listen, if you watch that Freaknik documentary and you see me, mind your business. That's all I'm just saying about that.
Shit like that.
I mean, it was a little skins, but it wasn't racy. A lot of the videos at that time was pushing the boundaries on how much they could show on TV and all of that. It was, it was that time.
But also when I was listening to when Cisco was talking about the making of that song, it was what he was mentioning on how he actually came up with the idea for the song. He said it happened because he had went on a date with some girl or something like back in the day, and you know they went back, you know, did the thing, and apparently it's something about a thong that she had on. She had showed him a thong that she had on, and then all of a sudden the idea to turn a piece of clothing that a woman wears, sometimes or maybe never, and so you know, I'm gonna turn this into a song. It's crazy how ideas for songs just kind of come up.
Okay, so rumor was that the young lady whose thong he wrote the song about was Maya, because him and Maya were dating at one point.
Stop it! She's an angel. She's an angel. Leave her alone.
Well, she is actually, if you look in one of the old Source magazines, I think it was Source of Vibe, she talks about the fact that she left him because of she just kind of like saw how he was getting down, I guess, you know, with different girls and all that, and she wasn't with it. So
yeah, but didn't she go out with half of the crew of fucking G Unit?
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Listen, I don't care what anybody says. That was that her? No, that wasn't her.
Yeah,
I was thinking somebody else.
I just found it ironic that Jay would then do the remix and say, act like an adult, have an affair, act like an adult for once. Like that's, yeah, you know.
Shit. Okay.
Saying, like, that's a hell of a lyric.
Which, by the way, Maya still looks good to this day.
Yes,
she does.
It
sure does. All right, so we gotta end off on Ironheart. So Ironheart has been the topic of discussion lately, and I know it's gonna be a touchy subject. We gotta go over it though. So two things with Ironheart as it premieres next week. So Ironheart broke a 5-year MCU record, and it's a little concerning. So do you guys know what the record is?
Let me guess. The most dislikes on the most dislikes for the trailer. That's not it.
No. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
It is the shortest trailer to release date in MCU history. 42 days. 42 days trailer to release date.
What was the one before it?
So the one before it, ironically, was honestly, because they said it's a little misleading here. So actually, Daredevil was also very close, but it was obviously the same year. But before that, it had been a long time. Like the longest one before that was way back. It was like phase 2 or 3 to the closest. Okay. So it was a while. So that has obviously people speculating, it's a throwaway project, blah, 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 3 episodes, then 3 episodes after, you know. And then we're going to get into the real one. This is the real shit right here. So Ironheart is introducing Slug, who is a drag queen. Her name is Shea Coulee. I hope I say her name right. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. She's a drag performer, and she's playing a character named Slug in the series. And in the series, she's being described as a drag queen with a past in the drag community, a fierce hacker, and a key supporting character who will be involved in missions with a group of urban Robin Hoods. And Shea Coulee is apparently a winner of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars and excited to bring her experience in drag to the MCU and showcase some diva looks, quote unquote, from Entertainment Weekly. And obviously the internet is in uproar. Uproar.
No.
Uproar.
Are you serious?
Uproar.
Now, the question that I have to ask, is Slug a part of her story? Is Slug a drag queen? Has he been written in the comics as that?
Okay, so here's what I will say. I went, and since Ironheart's coming out next week, I went back and did a little bit of research after we did our trailer reaction because I wanted to. Right. And I was like, I wanted to do a little bit of a dive into Riri and really get some facts. This way I go into the series with a little bit of knowledge on what I'm getting into because I actually like Riri the character, like I've said. So here's the thing I will say, right? I hope that what I say comes off as articulate and correct to some people. So I think that the problem here is that, and I don't want to label it as a problem because it's really not, but the thing is, a character who is supposed to step into, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that slide, to step into the limelight as this generation's version of Iron Man. I'm putting that in quotes because she's really not. She kind of wants to do her own thing, but she uses the Stark AI initially in the comics, and then she kind of becomes her own person as Ironheart, right? Like that's kind of the comic, right? If I'm wrong, stop me. But this is what I understood.
Right. Right?
Okay, cool. So we watched that trailer, and the trailer introduced Natalie. Natalie is the AI that she created to take over the Stark tech, right? Yeah. So completely comic book accurate. Natalie is her friend who passes away tragically, and she decides to name the AI after her so that she always has her in her ear. Very cool. I hope they decide to actually tie that into the series and make it a whole thing, right? Because right now, I think the problem is the only part of Riri we've seen is in Wakanda Forever. So at this point, people have a preconceived notion of her that she's just this smart, sassy black chick who's going to come in and think she's smarter than everybody else. And then the internet has a big fucking problem with that because it's
wait. She's black?
She's black. That's correct.
Dang.
And I had to put sassy in there because everybody loves to put sassy in front of black all the fucking time because it's what it is. So it's fine. But again, in the comic books, Riri acts the exact same fucking way that they have her acting in that what we've seen her so far. She doesn't act any differently because guess what? When you are a super genius who creates things like AI and suits and wants to become Ironheart, you are smart and guess what? Iron Man acts conceited and like he's better than everybody else too. But the problem here seems to be that because of the current place that we're at, because she's black, I'm going to say that again because I want to reiterate it. It's a problem. But when it's Iron Man, it's okay because he's Iron Man. So what I will say is this sucks because if this show isn't really that bad and people just go based off the, oh, great, Marvel's woke, here we are again, this, that, and the other thing, most of what we've seen so far is comic accurate. Brother man, I'm going to address your thing because the character Slug from the comics, I know there is a character Slug from the comics, but I want to reiterate this. From what I understand, Slug in the comics is actually a villain, and this is actually not really considered a villain. I don't know if this is considered that version of the character from the comics who's like the really fat dude who calls himself Slug and fights Spider-Man. Because he's like a really fat dude who's like a mob kingpin or some shit like that.
Wait, I don't think that's the same Slug.
I don't think it's the same Slug, which is what people are saying it is. Go ahead, Torian. Sorry, I mean,
they said because I was looking up. They said Slug in the comics is connected to the Hood.
To the Hood, right? Okay. So I don't know if it's the same character or not. So here's what I will say, and then I'll let everybody take it away. But like, my thing is, if this is just a complete repurposing of that character from the comic book Slug, then obviously the people who really love this Marvel shit are going to have something to say about it because of what it's being represented as per this comment right here, right? But if it is a new original character and, you know, they play a role in this and it doesn't come off as bad, then I don't really see an issue as of yet, but it's going to be called woke until forever because of this. So this is kind of where we're at with the the Marvel landscape right now.
Okay,
I'll let everybody take it away.
I just got a question. She's black?
Whom? Whom? Riri? Yeah, correct.
She's black. Like,
yeah, correct.
Like for real. Like
yeah, correct. She's black. She's pretty black actually. And she's really smart too.
I know that's possible.
I just wanted to say.
Listen, this is the thing that I've been iterating for a long time. Aaron did his homework. That's all you got to do. Do your homework.
The reason why I did my homework was because I wanted to know, because of course everybody on the internet, as soon as they saw, oh my God, she remade Stark Tech and it's Natalie, but that's literally what she does in the comic book. So if she does it in the comic, then it's not original. So like, what's the problem? What's the issue?
All they're doing is reinforcing what I say all the time on my channel when it comes to the bastardized version of woke. You already have a particular demographic that you've attached it to,
right?
Like this is like the thing is they already started going in on this before
it
this
even came out.
before this was announced. They was
Before
already
the trailer came out. They were going in on this.
So it doesn't matter what else they announced, even if it was this, they already had a preconceived notion before this. This right here just gives them even more ammo or more fuel to their fire.
Right. Pretty much. That's kind of what I'm taking away from this is that obviously people saw this and it was, oh my God, they added a drag queen to Marvel. Marvel's super woke. Marvel's this. And I get it because, like, listen, Marvel has done some shit. They have race swapped. They have done shit. And I understand that people are frustrated. And I get that. And I can empathize with that because I say all the time, like, as long as the story's good, I can kind of get away with it. But what happens is when you do shit like that and then the story sucks, you're going to fucking hear about it. It's reality.
But the thing is, the thing is that these are people that don't read. Because if I pull up a certain, Superman, what happened to his son?
They do it's a lot of rage bait. They know exactly
but this is the thing. This is what pisses me off. They fucking find a little niche. They'll pick at it. They'll keep picking at it. Haven't seen it yet. Still pick at it. Don't know the content. Still pick at it. And still pick at it. And it will confuse somebody who has never read and is a first time listener. They're saying, hey, if it's not for you, fine, it's not for you. I don't disagree with that. But if you don't know none of the source material, none of the content of the material that it's coming from, and then you're preconceiving it and judging it for something that it's not, you just look silly for doing it. Because if I say, oh, Superman's son is a part of the LGBTQ community, who's going to deny me that?
And also, like, remember, in it, like, going back to what... Going back to
nobody wants.
Going back to what Lee.
We know. I know all about him.
Remember when the first Captain Marvel movie was about to come out, and people had a lot of stuff to say about Brie Larson. It wasn't necessarily because of her playing this character, or they didn't like how she did the character. It was because of that comment she made about the press when she says it's too many white men in here. Let's get other people in here. Let's diversify it. When she said that, she became public enemy number one since that day. And that's the only reason they continue to go after her, because she said that. If she didn't say that, they would have never came at her like that. They would have probably just judged her on her performance. But because white men got in their feelings about what she said, that's what they honed in
that did
on
happen,
the most.
In their feelings.
Seriously, Aaron, I know you don't like Brie Larson, but honestly, that's where it stemmed from. That's where it kicked off,
brother. My dislike for Brie Larson has nothing to do with that comment. Do you know what my problem with Brie Larson is? She said that Marvel fans are incels, and at that point, when you call us incels, then I have a problem with you.
But the thing is, Aaron, this is the one thing that I have to say about that is that a lot of fan bases have incels in them.
Of course they do. But you don't make the truth. But okay, but you don't make a generalized comment towards fucking everybody. Again, that's a generalized comment.
She did generalize.
She generalized it. She said, "Oh, all Marvel fans are fucking incels." Guess what? Listen. The Marvel demographic of fans is primarily men in their 20s to fucking 50s. Guess what, Brie Larson? You're not fucking in the minority there. You're in the minority there. Most females don't love fucking Marvel. There are some that do, but a lot of people who like superheroes, it's mostly men. So sorry if that's a fucking problem for you. So call us all incels if you want.
This is why her movies make no money.
Right.
But this is also the pre-editation, like Toria said. When she said that brought out more hate. It did brought out more hate. You can't deny that. And also, you gotta realize one thing about this whole Marvel community, that the most powerful beings in Marvel are women.
Of course, I'm not denying that by any stretch of the imagination.
No, I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying
I'm not denying that.
The general public, that people don't understand that it's like they're trying to reach a different demographic, and they're trying the way that they want to try. So if they're trying to do this, and they're trying to show this, and they're trying to show Riri and this, and nobody fucking reads up on her, it's also
I remember recently they came at Vanessa Kirby, because of the
Yes.
comments she made about
'Cause of the
what
comments
was
she
made about what was going on with Sue Storm in the
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. So it's like they're waiting for them to say something so they can jump
Exactly.
on it, so
Exactly.
they can have something to say about it, even if it's not something that's worth wasting your time on. But they'll take something so small and blow it up and make it seem like it's the most astronomical, life-defying situation that just has to be addressed.
And half of the time it's out of context.
A lot of the time
But-
it's out of
okay.
context.
Okay, I wanna kind of circle this back to Riri for a second and Dominique Thorne, because this has nothing to do with Dominique Thorne personally. I actually think that she's pretty good as Riri. Honestly, I have no issues with her. I think the problem here is that right now, because of the landscape we're at with Marvel, which is in a very weird place. I'll leave it like that. Like, it's in a weird place because everybody keeps on talking about this woke shit and this, that, and the other thing. And like, my thing is, right, we always circle back to Miss Marvel, the actress who plays her, and how
Iman Vellani.
Iman Vellani, and how endearing she is, and how much she loves the role, and how much, even though people maybe didn't like that series, she's endearing as a person, and she loves this comic book shit, and this, that, and the other thing, right? So like, everybody loves her for that in and of itself. Maybe you didn't like the series, but her as Miss Marvel, you can't deny she's a great casting for Miss Marvel, right?
Yes.
I think I'm right in saying that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I agree.
So
you're 100% on that.
okay, so here's the problem: is that now everybody wants to see like an endeared version of Riri Williams, and guess what? That's not Riri Williams' fucking character in the comic books. So if that's what you want to see, it's not what you're gonna fucking get. And you have to deal with that to some aspect. She's not that character. She's very smart. And she's supposed to be the next generation of, she's not Iron Man, but she's the next generation of that and her own version of it. So guess what? Brother Man's comment here, I'm going to bring it up because so Riri did create Natalie, but she also had AI assistance from Tony Stark as well as Shuri. Correct. But she took that early version of Tony Stark's AI and then made it into her own thing to become her own person and not just a person who's in the limelight of Tony Stark. And guess what? If she does that in this series, which is comic accurate, people are going to say, oh my God, the black chick didn't want to be like Tony Stark. How dare she fucking do that and disrespect Iron Man? And that's her character. So if that's who her character is, then you can't have a problem with it. If the storytelling sucks, then bash it to the fucking ground. But if this is who she is, then fucking deal with it if the story makes sense. It's like fucking deal.
And also too, isn't it
I don't have to say much.
and also too, isn't it alleged that RDJ gave the show his stamp of approval?
RDJ gave her a full, like, I'm so excited to see her as Ironheart and moving forward with the Iron Man legacy, if you will, like, you know, being Iron, like, you know, whatever you want to call it, the next iteration, the next version, the next this. He gave it his, like, stamp of approval. And obviously, what else is he going to do? He's not going to do that, especially now that he's back in Disney and Marvel.
No,
and
but
all
watch.
that. Chase, you're muted, by the way.
Merch coming soon.
merch coming soon. I mean, listen, we can talk about this all day. At the end of the day, there's no reason for us to have to validate her and what she does, much less any of the other characters that get hated on. At the end of the day, the people that do all of this hating want to be in an exclusive club where only certain characters and only certain backgrounds are legitimate. And I personally just at this point don't care what they say and don't care what they're talking about. I don't even like to focus on it because it steals away from the real talent that's going on here. Not to mention, like as someone else mentioned, this bastardized version of what woke is about is just, it's a keyword meant to trigger the masses that like to be in this exclusive club. So to hell with them and screw what their fucking opinion is. They live in a tiny world, and if I had my way, I'd fucking wash them down the nearest toilet. So fuck
They
them.
need to go touch grass.
You know what I will say. I want to end off kind of on this point because I do want to mention this. So, and because I know we're running a little over for time, but the one thing I wanted to say is that, I have a little hope for this series, and the reason why I say that is because I don't know if it's a throwaway. I know it's been in production for a while. There's been some delays. It got delayed with the actors and writers strike and this, that, and the other thing, right? Yeah. But my thing is listen, if it's trash and we come out and watch the first 3 episodes next week and we're like, damn, that was trash. Okay, I'll eat crow and be like, damn, it was trash. But you know why I have a little bit of hope? Because I don't think Ryan Coogler would tie his name in big bold letters to something that was complete trash. And he's front and center as co-executive producer on this shit. So you're going to tell me Ryan Coogler, after what he's been going through with Black Panther, having to write a second Black Panther without his lead star in Chadwick Boseman, go off and do his own thing and make Sinners into the fucking blockbuster it is. He's going to tie his name to a complete trash product. I can't see it happening. Yeah. I can't see it being complete garbage for that reason alone.
And I said, I said to the people out there, and Chase, we did that video, but we know they ain't gonna do it. That pride and that ego ain't gonna allow them to do it. To the people out there that already trashed this show before they even saw one episode, if the show is actually good, will they actually come out and say that they was?
No, hell no.
Exactly. They're not. What they're going to do is they're going to look at this show. They're going to bypass all the positive, and the positive can outweigh the negative, and they're going to only nitpick on the negative part and then say, "See, I told you so." You tell me what? You didn't tell me nothing.
Yeah, that's always how it goes.
Yeah.
But either way, guess what? Next week we're gonna find the fuck out. 3 episodes Wednesday.
Honestly, if Disney Plus wanted to make a statement, they should have dropped the first 3 episodes today.
Yeah, actually,
if they really wanted to make a statement.
You know what? But actually, you know what's what's going to really piss them off when she deletes Tony's AI.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, bro. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the videos. I can't wait to see the videos.
Chaos
I can't wait to see.
Streets, bro. They're gonna set shit on fire.
Bro. When the videos come out on YouTube, Riri deletes Tony Stark's AI. I want to show up on here with the comic strip being like, she does it. She does it here too. It's right here. It's here. It's right here. You can read it. It's in 40 pages right here.
Also, speaking of Ironheart, do you know they already released the episode list, like the names of each episode? They released the names of each episode. Apparently, on one of them, it has a symbol on it. I forgot. One of them has like a symbol on it.
Turning into Prince?
No.
Prince episode.
No.
Let me
Starts
see.
off with Purple Rain.
Episode 1, Take Me Home. Episode 2, Will the Real Natalie Please Stand Up? So she's gonna get the AI in episode 2.
They're gonna lose their shit.
Leo, this one's for you. Season 1, episode 3. We in danger, girl.
No, they didn't. They did.
Whoopi Goldberg's in
Molly.
Exactly.
We in danger, girl.
All I can think of is that Molly, you in danger.
You in danger, girl.
All right. This show is a 10 out of 10.
Episode 4, Bad Magic. Episode 5, Karma's Glitch. Episode 6, The Past is the Past. And that's it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ooh.
And it's 2 weeks, so you literally get 3 and 3. That's it.
Ooh. The past is the past.
The past is the past.
Right.
So,
They're leaving it all behind.
yeah, I think it's going to be interesting because if this slaps, it will prove what we've said about other shows about trying to overstretch all of these extra filler episodes when you could have just made 4 or 5 episodes, been out, and everyone would be satisfied. So I'm definitely curious to see how that goes.
I want to see how they tie in because this Mephisto tie-in is going to be good. It's going to be good.
Okay, that's what I was talking about. Okay, Aaron, when you look at the list, is it on like a notepad? Is it on a notepad?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, look at July.
Oh, the symbol is
the symbol on the M. On the M. On there is it's written as Karma's Revenge. Okay, it's all written in black, but the M has a red streak.
Mephisto's in this.
That's why a lot of people think that's the Mephisto episode.
Yeah, Mephisto's in this, bro. 100%. He's in
they
this.
think that red M. It's a red M on there.
How you think the Hood has his powers? But
that's what I've been saying.
And then when you look at the trailer, don't those look like those runes that Wanda was dealing with in was it WandaVision? Those runes like the magic on the floor.
Yep.
Okay. So yes, they do. Okay. So Chase, I know you were curious. I have the episode runtimes. Episode 1, 41 minutes. Episode 2, 48 minutes. Episode 3, 53 minutes. Episode 4, 50 minutes. Episode 5, 57 minutes. Episode 4, 40 minutes.
God damn.
So they're all around the 40 to 50 minute mark.
And the one with the M is the longest episode.
The longest episode. Yeah, the Mephisto episode is the longest episode.
Which means you're going to get 30
Better
minutes,
guys.
30 to 32 minutes of actual show and then like
actual
8
show.
minutes of credits.
Yeah, something like that. So, I mean, there are two short. The intro, the first episode and the last episode are both 40 minutes. So call that 30-ish, 30 and change.
But you know what? What
So-
makes it actually good is because we're seeing them almost in a binge format. So it's like one behind the other, so it doesn't feel
Yeah.
short. If you watch them all at one time, it feels like you're watching a movie rather than a show.
So I wonder if the first 3 episodes teases Mephisto, and then there's kind of like a, hey, next week Mephisto's gonna be here, and then it's like, okay, here's the episode with Mephisto in it. Like,
Or this
I
could
wonder
be a
if that's like there.
or this could be a test run to see. Going back to Chase's point, like a test run to see if this is the format they want to do with their shows going forward instead of doing week by week. But I think the reason why they're doing this is because if they did this a week by week episode, it would run right into the Fantastic Four.
The
So,
gauntlet.
the gauntlet.
That is
Yeah, so
July.
they-
The gauntlet
we
that is
gotta
July.
we just got to do it
All
like
right.
this.
All right, we're overtime. Almost 2.5 hours. Listen, I know I just needed to get some peace out there about Riri Williams, man. I hope this show is actually good, and because again, people are not going to come out and say it was good if it is good.
I'm
gonna be like,
this, bro.
I'm
They're
gonna
Miss
be,
Marvel
I'm,
this.
they are.
They're
They
gonna
are.
Miss Marvel this, bro. I'm telling you right
I'm
now,
gonna-
we're gonna be the outcast for the whole fucking internet.
And you know what? I'm going to double down on that because I'm going to say something. If it sucks, I will come out and be like, this show fucking sucks. I don't care. I'll be like, it sucks. I don't care. Like,
I will give you a truthful
Yeah.
my truthful opinion, and that's why you, Aaron. If that's the way you feel about a show, it's the way you feel about a show. It's
Exactly.
your opinion about the show. If it
course.
doesn't feel for you, it doesn't feel for nobody. If it doesn't feel for me,
Of course.
it doesn't feel for me.
of course.
That's what it is.
That
But
being
if you
said,
you have your opinion based on the knowledge of the past knowledge that the source material. That's
that
it.
being said, I'm cheering for Riri and Dominique.
Yeah,
I hope that she,
it's
you know,
good. Yeah, and I hope that and right now they're officially like they've been doing press for like the last week or so. Like I've seen them do like interviews. They're going around on different shows and they're being interviewed about it. I've seen them like do a couple of magazine spreads. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
When
We'll
they
see how it
delete
goes.
that, when they delete that stuff, when she hit, click, boy. Now you're gonna see the whole fucking thing burn down, bro. This motherfucker nerve to delete Tony Stark. What the fuck?
oh, it's gonna
It's
be
good.
fucking mayhem.
It's gonna be like
mayhem.
it's gonna be like that episode of Martin when he found out Tommy was dating Pam. No, no.
All
The
right,
whole fucking
we're out.
internet is gonna fucking-
All right, we're out of here. Episode 172 in the books. Listen, guys, we appreciate you hanging out. If you could, drop a like, subscribe, all that. Chase, you want to talk about the merch shop briefly or no?
Yo, man, listen, you already know what it
Or no.
is, man.
Or no.
Mancave101.org is the website, man. It's the merch shop. Go on over there, look through it, man. Find you something that you like. Order it. Help us pay these bills because these bills don't pay themselves and whatnot. We tried. It does not work and whatnot. And in the meantime, we want you to stay nerdy and whatnot. Stay blerdy and nerdy and you know, keep up with the movies, keep up with the comics. And for all of those that's talking about that woke shit, at the end of the day,
the shirt.
have a good night.
That shirt.
Yeah.
Next week, Ironheart, first 3 episodes. Catch us here next week. We're going to talk about it. All that good stuff.
Okay.
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Stay woke
Say, whoa.
Right.
Drink Red Bull.
and informed.
Pull up to the man cave.